For today's matchup between the Icepack and the Wilmington Seahawks, I'm Logan Ward, joined here by Jonathan Hudson and Austin Murr. Thank you guys for joining us. This is going to be an exciting game on a senior night for the Icepack. Now, looking at the Wilmington Seahawks, this has been a season where they're still fighting tooth and nail to try to get into this ACCHL playoffs.
Certainly, this is a must-win for them. There's a few teams fighting for that last spot in the playoffs, and it's essential that they pick up these 2 points.
Now, playing against a high-powered offense like the Icepacks, what do the Seahawks really need to do to try to stop that here?
It's important that they stay out of the penalty box. They can't get to any disadvantages. It's also important that they keep pucks out of the face-off dots. If they keep the puck to the outside, it'd be hard to get grade A scoring chances.
And Jonathan, looking at the Icepack, this has been an incredible season for them, but they're not done yet. Plenty of hockey still left to be played. Can't overlook this matchup against Wilmington. But what do you really expect to see out of the Icepack here tonight?
I really expect to see them do what they always do, Logan. They need to get their offense on point, as they usually do, and if they can get that going, it should be like it always is. We might have 6 goals in the first, but Wilmington have traveled here, so they're going to put up a fight. So I'm just looking to see how their offense comes out of the gate and also how the seniors play. This is their last game at the Iceplex at home for the seniors, so there's a lot of emotion surrounding that. They want to go out with a win.
Now, of course, talking about those seniors, this senior night here, very important. A lot of plenty good players here going to be missing from next year's roster. So, of course, they're trying to get this win here tonight. But looking at goal, they're dressing Josh Cannon and Jess Tart, 2 very veteran members of this roster. What does it mean to have them in net here tonight?
It means a lot, Logan. The defense can kind of slouch if they need to because the goalies are so good. So they have that leadership there in the net as well, and both of them get up on top of their crease really well.
Well, we're going to have an exciting matchup here for sure between the Icepack and the Seahawks. Don't go anywhere. We've got plenty of hockey coming up next.
Feel loved, strong, supported, motivated.
The Climate Reality Project at NC State is an organization striving to create environmental change through education and advocacy for clean energy solutions. Did you know that NC State invests over $43 million in oil, gas, and consumable fuels? And did you also know that renewable resources of energy have higher investment returns than fossil fuels, along with the fact that they're better for the environment, of course?
But that doesn't mean that we can't get better.
It's not too late.
We only have one planet. It's time for change. If you would like more information about climate issues, the organization meets every other Monday at 6:30 in Tompkins Hall, room 123 on NC State's campus.
Welcome back to the Iceplex. A lot of good hockey coming up next. We've got some great teams out here, 2 teams that are really fighting for this last matchup before the ACCHL playoffs. Really an important game for the Seahawks, of course, fighting tooth and nail with teams like UNC, Georgetown. A lot of teams chasing them right now. What does it mean to really get a win here tonight, Austin?
It'd be huge. They can elongate their season by a few weeks, certainly. With the win, that group of seniors, too, can keep playing together. And so it'd be big for them to get a win, especially an upset here with a great team like NC State.
And looking at the Icepack, vying here for points, they've already secured their spot in the ACCHL playoffs, but this is really rankings in terms of looking forward to regionals and how things go there. But, of course, they're not overlooking the ACC tournament. Looking ahead to that, what are the Icepack really looking to get out of today's game?
Kind of a warm-up game, Logan. They just want to because this is ACC competition, you get to know the ACC competition in this game, see if they can get their offense clicking, like I've said 100 times, and then see how their goalies perform, maybe change the goalie lineup for the tournament, see who wants to start or not, that type of thing. And also for the Icepack, Eric Todd got Player of the Week for the ACCHL last week with a 9-point performance, 6 goals and 3 assists. So he's a really hot player to watch tonight for the Icepack.
Well, as these two teams continue to get set up here, the Zamboni has taken the ice. We're going to go to a little bit of a break here before this game. Don't go anywhere. Still got more coming up next.
Everyone always asks me why I do it. Why do I take on so much responsibility as a college student? Why do I wake up so early almost every day? Why do I want to be an Air Force officer? I do it because I wouldn't miss the opportunity of being involved in something bigger than myself. Because the chance to strive towards becoming an excellent leader is an honor. Because quitting was never an option. So I aim high and excel. What drives you to excel? What's your why?
Zamboni is still out here cleaning the ice. A big matchup ahead between the Seahawks and the Icepack. Seahawks vying for a spot in the ACCHL tournament, and the Icepack are looking to extend their lead as they continue up the Southeast rankings. Don't go anywhere. We still got a little time before the game starts. Coming up next on PackTV.
The NC State Marching Band is proud to support the Wolfpack.
We're going to keep practicing to make sure that we can keep bringing the noise for you.
For you. For you.
Go Pack! Your voice is the instrument and the tool that you always have with you. Using your voice is not only really fun and joyful, but also super important if we're working toward a world where all voices are heard and particularly marginalized voices are uplifted and amplified. When I came into this work, very much still felt like a kid and didn't know what I wanted or didn't feel comfortable voicing what I thought, and finding GRNC and finding that community and finding out that like I could do this thing that I thought was too cool for me helped me find my voice, not just like as a creative person, but as a human. I found a friend home in the work, but I also found like a political home.
The Model United Nations is a student organization that holds mock United Nations meetings. Students represent countries and work to solve world issues and come to peaceful solutions.
I'm just going to go for voting on 30 seconds. Round robin first. All in favor, raise your placards. All those opposed?
I see it benefiting me by kind of building a network of people who are involved and interested in the same things I am for future endeavors.
It has an impact on what's going on today because you need to understand the past in order to know what's going on in the present. We've dealt with the Red Scare before, as well as more recent events like Edward Snowden and the withdrawal from Syria. I've also gained experience with writing directives, and I've learned about discussion.
I think the biggest thing is the public speaking that UNCW provides. They're always talking in front of someone. You're always trying to formulate your thoughts on the fly, which is really great public speaking practice. It really carries over into the business.
Follow them on Instagram at ncsu.mun.
Hockey fans, it's that time of the year again. Your NC State Icepack are back in action, looking to defend their ACC title. Fresh off a perfect 25-0 regular season, followed by their first trip to the American Collegiate Hockey Association's Nationals last spring, the Pack bring back a strong returning core as well as some talented first-year players. This year, we need your support as we try to bring a national championship back to Raleigh. Tickets are just $5 at the door of the Raleigh Iceplex, so head to ncsuhockey.org now to see which games work for you. And as always, go Pack!
The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or NAACP, are doing a lot of great things this semester. As a student organization under Multicultural Student Affairs, their goal is to promote allyship. Already partnering with New Women's Center, Sue Rietma, and two sororities, the NAACP has been busy sharing the importance of being an ally. The NAACP is striving to make a difference on campus and wants you to be involved. Follow them on social media to stay up to date with all their latest events and programs.
Be more sustainable, one straw at a time.
Hi, my name is Kevin Cezak, and I'm here to talk to you about stress. If I were to tell you that everyone here has experienced stress, that may not come as a surprise to you. However, what may be surprising is if I told you there is a healthier way to reduce this stress, one being exercise. Here at NC State's intramural fields, you can help reduce stress by exercising or even joining an intramural sports team. So many facilities and activities to do here at NC State's intramural field. I'm sure you'll find an activity that best suits you to help reduce your stress.
Hello there. I'd like you to meet my buddy Grant. This is Gemini. And this sweet little girl is Lila. These are just a few of the animals waiting for their forever homes at the SPCA. For over 50 years now, the SPCA Wake County has helped rescue and rehome hundreds of animals in the area. There's a variety of different animals up for adoption. If you're looking for a pet, the SPCA might be the right place for you. If you'd like to help in other ways, you can volunteer, foster, or donate money and supplies. For more information, you can visit spcawake.org. Grant can't wait to meet you.
Spikeball Club is finally here and we have games going on every single day.
Spikeball is a new club on campus that allows students to learn to play the sport, create tournaments, and build community.
Whether you're a beginner or can keep up with the pros, Spikeball is for you.
Spikeball Club is looking for more people to come and join, so if that interests you, visit the link right here for more information. Thanks for watching.
Preparation still taking place out here at the Iceplex, preparing for today's matchup between UNC Wilmington and the Icepack. This is going to be an exciting game between two teams that are vying for a lot right now. Jonathan, tell me a little bit about the Icepack season here so far.
They've done a great job so far this season, Logan. Overall, they're 21-3. They had that rough start where they lost 2 games in a row and then lost one in the same week. But they're 8-0 in the ACCHL and leading their division. So overall, their season has been great, full of high-octane offense. As we see, you see the 10-plus goals here by the Icepack, normally at the Raleigh Iceplex. And then you have the tough games like against Wake Forest and I believe Elon, where it was more 4-1, 3-5-ish. so that type of thing. But the Icepack definitely a dominant team and a great season for them.
And looking at Wilmington, they've played a good season, still in contention for the ACCHL playoffs, but coming into an away game where they have to win, and definitely a must-win scenario, and things still might not go their way depending on how points shake out between the rest of the league. Austin, what's it like coming into today's game in a hostile environment? A lot of fans showing out for the Icepack here, but what's it like when you're coming into here? It's a desperate must-win situation against a great offense.
Yeah, NC State came into Wilmington earlier in the season and won as well, so they're trying to avenge this loss as well earlier in the season. So it's important they get off to a quick start and play well defensively.
And looking at this Icepack fan base, still plenty of people filtering in here, plenty of people up against the ice, and the stands are full. Great to see a showing like this out of the fan base. Of course, many wearing those new jerseys that came out for the team. The red and white shop, of course, sales still ongoing, going to have another release soon coming up next week, I believe. But really great to see this fan base interacting with this team as they've really adopted them over these last two seasons. But they've been showing out as the Icepack faithful for more than that.
Yeah, for sure, Logan. The fans always eager to come on a late Friday night and hang out and watch the Icepack score a bunch of goals. And again, most of them, like you said, wearing the cool new uniforms. You can get the red and white shop. And I think I saw one earlier with Wade Minter's name in the back of it, so that was pretty cool. We're lucky and privileged to have him as the PA guy here tonight as well.
And Austin, having that fan base, having all those people that come out. You were telling me a little bit about your high school days coming into this, playing hockey in Minnesota. But what's it like when you've got a fan base like this that show out for these sort of games? Even if it is just club hockey, it's still great to have an environment like this.
Yeah, it makes the games a lot more fun. Celebrations after goals are certainly a little bit more fun too. So playing in front of all these people tonight, all on the glass, they're excited to get this game going. We just got to get the Zamboni off the ice.
And as the Zamboni is going to leave the ice now, still about 4.5 minutes on the clock, we're going to take a little bit of a break here as we wait for these two teams. See the coaches coming out now. Don't go anywhere. Still coming up next on PackTV.
Build it, you demolish it. The legendary Home Wrecker Burrito. Come build yours today with 20+ fresh ingredients.
First online order, 10% off. Promo code ONLINE.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Big NC State sports fan? Interested in learning more about sports television? PackTV is looking for bright, eager Wolfpack students to work with us. No experience is necessary. We'll teach you. As part of the PackTV crew, you'll have exclusive access to many of our NC State sports teams, all while learning how to operate our production equipment and how to edit video, and you get paid. Find out more at go.ncsu.edu/sports and be one of the ones that brings NC State into the pack.
So let me disarm you, baby. This is what you came for.
Iceplex. Both teams have finally taken the ice. We're getting ready out here. See both teams kind of skating around, getting their feet under them as we prepare for this matchup between the Seahawks and the Icepack senior night here, and what is probably the last game for a lot of these seniors on the roster. Really important game for the Icepack, even if it isn't in terms of points for the ACC tournament. Still a lot on the table here in terms of pride.
Yeah, pride as seniors, you always want to win at home, and a record on the line for the seniors in the past 2 years. They have not lost at home, so that career sweep is at stake for the seniors tonight.
And as you mentioned there, Austin, about the Seahawks, they've got seniors on their roster too. They definitely don't want this to be the end of their season. Still got a lot to play for, trying to get into that ACC tournament, breaking into one of those final seeds.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough test tonight against the Icepack, but hopefully they can come through with a win and keep playing through next week.
See the Icepack now having their starting lineups now being announced here at the Iceplex. Wade Minter, of course, on the PA tonight of the Carolina Hurricanes. Always great to have him out here for these club matchups when he can. But having these starting lineups announced, going to be a very senior-heavy lineup between these two teams. A lot of great seniors from both rosters, but looking at some of states, guys like Jess Tart, Matt Costigan, Owen Drugan, Brendan Seppi, and the captain Ryan Kenny, all of those guys have had a great impact on the team this season in a variety of ways, whether that be through the offense or really just veteran leadership on those back lines. Every single one of these players has had a role to play over these last 2 seasons. And coming in tonight in their last game at the Iceplex, got to be a lot going through their minds right now.
Yeah, a lot going through their minds and emotions, Logan, but if I'm a senior, I just want to score on senior night. That'd be really, really cool to score on senior night, and all the seniors are definitely capable, and who knows, Cannon could throw one in there as well.
Starting lineup now being announced for the Iceplex. You hear the fans already going here early on in this one. Starting lineup for the Icepack. As you see all of them back there on that line. Roster that's had some injury issues of late, a couple of missing pieces. Nikita Anastradov, of course, being one of the bigger names missing. And, of course, some newer players in the lineup as well. Griffin Hunt and Miles Ferrone, of course, coming back in this season. As you see, Josh Cannon now getting the start at goaltender. Owen Drugan announced. Seeing all of these seniors come out here for what could be their last time at the Iceplex. Matt Costigan, of course, been a valuable player on those back lines, been helping out a lot with the younger players, been a very consistent player, came out of tryouts this year looking very good, has made his presence felt. Leif Jadala on that front line, a consistent offensive player, one of the top point scorers for this roster this year. Of course, coming off a great first season with the Icepack last year, has continued that here. Brendan Seppi, also getting the start. Fantastic defenseman. Had those 2 shots from the point at PNC against UNC. Great showing for him in his senior season. Jess Tart, of course, recognizing all of the seniors out here tonight. Jess Tart has been a veteran presence who really does whatever the club needs him to do. He's been an equipment manager at times, in charge of all the sticks, but he's also been a great goaltender when called upon. We have the captain, Ryan Kenny, took over for Sam Banashevitz. Great players out here. Going to be an incredible game to watch as we see the Icepack taking the home ice for the last time this season. Going to be exciting to see what happens here tonight. Now going to have them playing the national anthem. We'll be right back.
Everyone always asks me why I do it. Why do I take on so much responsibility as a college student? Why do I wake up so early almost every day? Why do I want to be an Air Force officer? I do it because I wouldn't miss the opportunity of being involved in something bigger than myself. Because the chance to strive towards becoming an excellent leader is an honor. Because quitting was never an option. So I aim high and excel. What drives you to excel? What's your why?
Welcome back to the Raleigh Iceplex for tonight's tilt between the Wilmington Seahawks and the NC State Icepack. Great matchup coming up. We've already introduced the Icepack starting lineup. Austin, tell me a little bit about this Wilmington starting lineup and who they've got.
Starting net, we have Ryan Bazimer, number 30. Along the point, we have Logan Stewart and Will Took. And Joey Alexander centering Brendan Umscheid and Hunter Phillips.
Taking it there first were the Seahawks, trying to get an early start there. Jess Tart starting in net for the Icepack here tonight. Taking it back now are the Seahawks with it behind. Icepack looking for a lane. Brendan Seppi with the puck, moving it forward. Drugan unable to come up with it. That's going to be taken away by Joey Alexander.
The Seahawks so far playing more of an aggressive defense than I've seen any other team play against NC State.
Pushing it forward there for State. Number 22, Ryan Kenny, the captain. Taken away there by Drugan. Back to Costigan. Costigan to the point. Tries to put that one through and just manages to get that through the goalie's legs. He wasn't ready for that one, and that's going to be a goal for Matt Costigan on senior night here at the Iceplex.
It looked like it was off the skate of the defender, but great shot, getting pucks to the net early, and good things happen.
Yep, just like you said, they got the puck in the net, and I think I preached it too much, Logan. They crash the net, get bodies in front, screen out the goalie, and good things will happen. And that happened there. Beeson might have nightmares about that one after this one.
That was an early goal there, not even a minute into the matchup before Matt Costigan gets his goal here. Number 7, the senior on this lineup, getting a goal. Hasn't been a prolific goal scorer this season, but great to see him get one here tonight. Taking it there. Seahawks trying to move it forward. Denied. It's going to be taken up by Alex Robinson. Robinson skating through the middle. Just takes a shot, and that one is going to sky high into the net above.
Would have liked to see Robinson hit Miller on that one. He had Matt Miller trailing to the left. He had a little bit better angle, but again, good idea to shoot it, and a better poke check by the Seahawk defense.
Credit the Seahawk defense there. They were ready for that one. Dunphy and Feast swarming to the puck right there. Going to be sent off there. It's going to be Matt Miller of the Icepack. Taking it here. Seahawks come up with it in their own zone. Fighting for it in the corner. Skating it around, that's Johnson. Johnson all the way across the ice. Passing it around, that's Miller. Miller behind the net. Passing it through, it's going to be caught by Hugo. Johnson back to Hugo. Taking that shot there, that's going to be caught by Beesimer, who can't come up with it and knocks the net off its moorings. Got to be careful with the rebound control there.
Great job by NC State, moving the puck around, getting the defenders moving to their left and right, getting the puck into the middle of the ice with a good scoring opportunity.
And Beesimer ready for that one. Rebound control, something that opponents have struggled with here. The Icepack certainly capable of punishing that.
Yep, they're really good at diving in the crease after the initial shot, and you saw that there. Luckily for Beesimer, he hit the net off the moorings.
Halko fighting to keep that one in the zone as that's going to be taken back by the Seahawks, trying to move it down the ice now. Pushing it forward there, icing going to be the call.
Great opportunity for Wilmington here on the power play. Charging penalty by the Icepack.
Charging penalty. Going to be sent off early here is Devin Halko. Halko, a member of this team who has stepped up this season so far.
And And yeah, the Icepack, that's not what you want to do. Also talked about that in the open, as UNC Wilmington will go on the power play. That's something they can take advantage of. The Icepack, very good penalty kill-wise overall in the season, but again, never a situation you want to be in.
Taking that one at the point there. Wilmington just trying to find a way around. Fighting for it on the side there on the boards. Pushing around there is Hunter Phillips. Phillips across to the middle. Taking that shot there. Looking around, Joey Alexander unable to find anybody as they try to flip that one in. That one's just off the side to the back there. Taking that one for the Icepack is Eric Todd. Looking for a way to clear it out of there. It's Ian O'Rourke. Body down.
Both teams really physical here in the last minute and a half, Logan. A lot of checks.
And just throwing that one out of there on the penalty kill, that's Parker Zarek. Wilmington's going to come up with it about 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining on Halco's penalty.
Wilmington with their starting lineup out right now. Haven't mustered any shots yet, but still got a minute left in the power play.
The Icepack, of course, trying to get the shorthanded goal there as Brendan Seppi just throws that one at Biesemer. Biesemer catches that one easily. Pushing it forward now, Wilmington trying to find a way through. Get up, that was Gage Woodleaf. Looking around, trying to push it forward.
The Icepack doing a great job just clearing the puck. Not allowing Wilmington to gain the zone and really set up an offense and start passing it around.
Wilmington trying to push that one forward. Icepack defense is held strong here. 20 seconds remaining on this power play for Wilmington. Wilmington unable to do anything with it so far. Coming up with it in the corner, body down there. Taken quickly, Joey Davidson has a look. Unable to get that one to go. That's off of Biesemer. Taking it there, Wilmington skating down the ice. Just throws that one into the corner behind the net. Drugan going to come up with it. Passing around, Mazakowski throws it forward. Going to be intercepted. Taken away by Wilmington. Icepack come up with it. Garrett Arini passes it back to Gavin Bathgate. Bathgate throws it at the net. Going to be deflected. That's going to do it for the power play. Successful penalty kill for State. It's Alex Robinson trying to skate to the front of the net, but it's going to be taken away. Moving forward there. Wilmington trying to find an open shot. Mazakowski just flips that one up and is quickly met there by the defense. Has that one across the middle, and Drugan has a shot opportunity, unable to get that one to go. Just a little bit too far forward and off the left post.
Yeah, two close ones there, Logan. The left skate of a Seahawk defender saved a goal, and then that one, they just pushed it wide left.
Stewart almost taking away that passing lane, able to pressure the Icepack offender across the ice to get the shot off just off the goal, but a great opportunity.
And taking it here for the face-off. Both teams back to full strength now. Having it there in the corner. Wilmington moving it up. Seahawks swarming it there. Going to be taken by Peterson. Drugan has it. Taken away in the corner by the Seahawks. Seahawks moving it up. Looking for an open passing lane. Passes it across the ice. Finds Joey Alexander. Alexander has it taken away by Ian O'Rourke. O'Rourke pushes that one up. Seahawks take it away again. Unable to get that to Alexander. Taking it there. Ian O'Rourke. O'Rourke throws it across the middle. Taken away by the Seahawks again. Pushed away there. Will Took trying to find someone. Coming up with it behind the net is Victor Hugo. Hugo around, taken away by Alexander. Alexander tries to pass that to the middle, and they get the shot to go. And it looks like that will be a goal. Great shot there from Brendan Umscheid.
Alexander behind the net. Was looking initially for Hunter Phillips in front of the net, but he lost an edge. Umscheid found the puck and was able to bury for the goal.
That was a quick goal for the Seahawks, rebounding out of that failed power play opportunity, but getting that one to go. Umscheid was just in the right place at the right time, managing to come up with a goal in the left corner.
Yeah, it's a tough one for Cannon to give up. He had the spacing, but he couldn't quite make the save. Tart. My bad, Tart.
Having it there, Parker Zarek moving it up. Wilmington, of course, fighting for the ACC tournament. Meeting it there, Mazakowski. Taking it up, Chris Solomon skating it around. Poked away.
Good pressure by Benetti there in the neutral zone.
Matt Yakovan coming up with it. Mazakowski with it, pushing it across the ice. Managed to find his man, Chris Solomon. Solomon bodied down. That's going to be called a penalty there. This is going to be the first power play opportunity for the Icepack on the night.
There's an easy tripping call there for the referee, and you never want to give the Icepack a power play. I'm just going to say 4 of 6 in the last 2 games in the power play because they score almost every time they have the man-up advantage.
Being sent off there is Logan Stewart. Austin, you talked about how they can't really let anybody go to the penalty box here against a dangerous offense like the Icepack. What do they need to do here down a man?
I think they need to pack the box in front of the goalie, keep pucks outside the face-off dots like I mentioned earlier, and hope to deflect pucks.
Penalty kill there. Trying to move the puck away from the Seahawks zone. Out in front, met by the defense, taken away. Seahawks just clear that one out. Joey Alexander doing an excellent job of just getting the puck out of there. Tart leaves it back there for Hugo.
Wilmington has 4 defensemen on their roster, and Stewart was a defenseman, so it'll be interesting to see coming up on the second shift on the penalty kill what they do, if they move a forward back or if they keep another defenseman out there with tired legs.
Solomon has it, passes it across. Mazakowski can't control it, but uses physical play to get in front. Mazakowski comes up with it again, and they will call.
Net was dislodged.
Looked like the net did come off its moorings there. That has been an issue for that net all season. Plenty of goalies just in their everyday play kind of knocking that one off.
So far in the power play, Logan and the Icepack have done a good job in that last sequence, gaining the zone, passing around, getting some good looks, but the Seahawk defense up to task so far, getting some timely deflections, and they were able to clear it once. Still a minute and 14 left. Let's see if the Icepack can get something going.
Icepack take it out at the point. Pushing it forward there, that's Riley Johnson across to Robinson. Robinson takes the shot, deflected by Biesemer. Out to Halko. Halko back to the middle. Finds Robinson. Robinson takes the shot wide left.
Same play there by the Icepack on the power play. 0 for 2 on the connection, but the opportunity was there.
Robinson to O'Rourke. O'Rourke puts that one in. Unable to get it to go. Good stop by Biesemer, just in the right place at the right time. Alex Robinson skating through the point. Trying to find open man for the pass. Back out to O'Rourke. O'Rourke takes the shot from deep. Unable to get that one to go, and that's going to be cleared again by the Seahawks, who have held strong on this penalty kill. 30 seconds remaining on Logan Stewart's penalty.
Good clear by Hunter Phillips there as he gets off the ice for the change.
Skating it up now is Alex Robinson. Robinson skating through the defense. Puts that one back around the net. Finds Devin Halko outside. Halko skating through. Passing it around. Icepack trying to find the open man. Robinson leaves that out just a little too far outside for O'Rourke. Halko fends on the pass. And that one goes out of the zone, and that will do it for the power play. Penalty kill successful for the Seahawks on that one.
Tough break there for the Icepack. It's Halko whiffed on the puck twice and it bounced out of the zone, but let's see if they can come back here.
Robinson up to Johnson. Johnson in the corner with it. Skating it around, moving around the defense. Gavin Bathgate has it, takes a shot, deflected by the defender. That's a great stop by Will Took. Taking it there is Matt Miller. And the Seahawks take it away again. Their defense is held strong after giving up that early goal in the first minute. Nothing since.
Great job by Wilmington in the defensive zone there, keeping Johnson's speed to the outside, limiting all the shots from outside the point.
Trying to pass that through the middle. It's going to be taken away by the Icepack. Nikita Anastradov making his first appearance in a while for the Icepack at home. Across the middle, Anastradov tries to put that one just a little wide to the right. Bodies a man down. Fighting for it in the corner. Bathgate keeps that one in the zone. Back to the corner. Fighting for it on the boards. Anastradov comes up with it again. Off the defender's skate. That's going to be taken away by the Icepack again. Trying to keep possession and string a couple passes together for an opportunity to score. Bathgate throws that one back to the corner. Bathgate comes up with it. Back around to Jadala. Jadala takes a shot, and great deflection by Biesemer with the leg pad.
Biesemer has been really on his game so far since allowing that one goal, keeping them in this one so far.
Tart getting his first action of the night, just deflecting that one away easily. Bathgate comes up with it, puts that one across. That's going to be taken away quickly by Gage Woodleaf. Caught up there, Seppi fighting for it. Back behind the net again. Gavin Bathgate comes up with it. Nikita Anastradov loses the puck between his legs, but Jadala recollects it. 1-on-3, the defense has it. Coming up with it there. Looks like Logan Stewart took that one away.
Halfway through this first period so far for Wilmington. Great job defensively. They're being selective with their chances in the offensive zone. Couldn't ask for a better start. Tied 1-1 halfway through the first.
And for the Icepack, they've brought their offense as they always do. Got the early goal. They're doing a good job possessing the puck, definitely out-possessing Wilmington. But their defense lapsed there. And from here, they just need to shake off the power play, the unsuccessful power play, and see if they can string together some more passes in the offensive zone and make Biesemer face more shots.
After an early Icepack goal by Matt Koskin, they haven't really been able to string anything together. And what good opportunities they've had, they've been met by Ryan Biesemer here so far.
First shift for Colby Peterson in the last few minutes. He was shaken up on the play and he dumped the puck in on an open ice hit, but good to see him back out there.
Cam Mazakowski comes up with it. Pushing that one around, that's poke checked away. Good stop there by Hunter Phillips, skating it up, tries to put it across the middle. Icepack fighting for it behind. It's going to come up with Phillips again. Behind the net, he tries to put that one across the middle. Icepack come up with it, trying to skate it forward. That's Arini fighting with Alexander. That's going to be taken away again by the Seahawks defense. They've done a good job of really ending offensive opportunities for the Icepack as Alexander comes up with it again. Pushed away, Colby Peterson has it. Quickly taken down by the defense. No call there. Cam Mazakowski comes up with it. Back to Costigan. Costigan throws it to the corner. Seahawks have it. Right there is Tyler Dunphy. Skating on the other side is Brendan Umscheid. Already has one goal, and that one is called off there.
Off the left post there. Tried to go far side and beat the goalie, but didn't beat the net there.
Icepack very fortunate because their change had them caught offsides, if you will, with no defenders.
That was a scary opportunity there for the Icepack. Brendan Umscheid all alone against Jess Tart. Saw that one just go barely off of the left post.
This top line for Wilmington, Umscheid, Alexander, and Phillips have all the offensive zone time for the Wilmington team.
And that's caught again by Biesemer. The defense for Wilmington has really stepped up after giving up that early goal to Costigan. Seemed to really just catch them off guard, but ever since then they've buckled down and have done a great job in the defensive zone.
They've done a really good job marking the Icepack Logan and disrupting the passing lanes, and that's been really helpful for them.
Pass that out to O'Rourke. O'Rourke turned away by the defense. With it there, Seahawks come up with it yet again. Skating it up now. A little bit of a pass, wasn't able to come up with a handle on it as Halko throws it forward. Looked like that one just got tipped into the Icepack bench. Have another face-off.
Another good opportunity for Icepack and another good shot block by Benetti. They're doing a great job deflecting pucks, blocking shots, not getting into the crease, into the goalie.
7 minutes and 58 seconds remaining here in this first period. Still plenty left to go, but this has been a very evenly matched battle as this one has just gone back and forth time and time again. Tart hasn't been tested much here so far, but both goalies doing an excellent job as Tart just tips that one up. Taken away, that's an excellent dump behind pass. Moving it forward is Parker Zarek, who has that speed. Passing it around behind, and that's a great goal there for Ian O'Rourke. Excellent dump behind pass there by Parker Zarek, and that leads to another goal for the Icepack here with 7 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the first period.
Yeah, behind the back pass was pretty, but it's always about what you do as a player when you don't have the puck, and it was a great trailer move, and and he got in position and was able to just fire it in the bottom left corner.
Great play by Zarek. He had the speed going, had Stewart, the defenseman, had his back turned, was susceptible to that drop pass there, and great shot.
Good opportunity there. O'Rourke taking advantage of what fell into his lap, kind of caught the defense off guard as they get their second goal of the night and now stretch that to a 2-1 lead. Taking a shot quickly there. It's Hunter Phillips for Wilmington. Pushing that one around to the other side of the ice. Wilmington comes up with it there. Logan Stewart puts it back in the corner. Icepack fighting for it. Gavin Bathgate has it, pushing it up. Icepack putting it out there again. Alex Robinson has it on the side. Robinson across the middle, unable to come up with it. It was Riley Johnson, but Robinson rebounds it. Takes a shot again, and coming up with it there is Matt Miller. Miller out to Seppi. Seppi takes a shot from outside, just wide left. Looked like he was trying to get it inside for Johnson to maybe tip in.
Phillips taking away that shooting lane, forced the defenseman to shoot wide.
Seahawks trying to move it up here now, down 2-1. Evenly matched battle so far as Joey Alexander skates through the defense. Taking a shot there just wide left. That was a golden opportunity there for the Seahawks, but Brendan Umschied already with one goal on the night, unable to come up with it.
Tart needs to see if he can get across the crease a little faster in the future.
Taking that shot just a little bit high there. It looks like that did hit the net was Tyler Dunphy. Seahawks trying to switch the momentum quickly. They've been getting a couple of changes here from defense to offense. They've been getting some opportunities, but haven't been able to put those shots on net so far.
And it comes from the block shots. They're getting a lot of block shots in the defensive zone. And like you said, Logan, they're getting the opportunities offensively, just can't hit the frame.
Their defense has had early stops when they've had them, but they haven't been able to turn that directly into offense so far this game. Trying to change that here, down 2-1 with just over 6 minutes remaining here in the first period. Still plenty left to go as that's taken on the opposite side by Jadala. Jadala skates that one up, throws it forward. That's going to be come up with the ice pack again. Hit down there. Hard hit on Ryan Kenny. See the defense just doing a good job of denying the ice pack what they want. Is unable to come up with that one was Cam Mazakowski as he looked like he whiffed on the puck a little bit. Mazakowski comes up with it on the other side. Mazakowski across to Hugo. Hugo throws it up. Finds Kenny. Kenny takes a shot just a little bit high there, putting that one across the middle. Nobody there. And Estradov skating it around.
Another shot wide by the ice pack. Puck seemed to bounce out almost in front of the net here. That's not the first time that's happened tonight. They need to look out for that in the future. Those springy boards, the back wall.
Having it there. Hugo looking across the middle. Skating that one around. Finds Jadala. Jadala across, feeds it to the middle, and that's going to be knocked down by Biesemer. It's a good opportunity there for Jadala. Looked like he got the shot he wanted, but Biesemer was ready for it.
Jadala usually the one on the team with an assist as he leads the team with 25. At that time, he took a really nice shot. Biesemer got maybe a little bit of a better angle as he got to the top of his crease there, was able to make the save. But good shot, nice cut by Jadala to get there.
Plenty of opportunities for this ice pack team. A couple of shots going a little bit wide, like you mentioned, Austin, as they try to collect themselves a little bit here. Taken there by Drugan. Drugan throws it off the side. Seahawks try to clear it, but knocked down by Peterson. Skating it up there, pushing it forward as Will Took. Tart collected behind. O'Rourke up to Drugan. Drugan across to Peterson. Peterson skating it up the right side. Pushing around, it's going to be poke checked away by the defense again. Peterson comes up with it behind, just trying to pass it around. Unable to come up with it, there was Arini. Fighting for it there, Seahawks have it. It's going to be caught and put down by O'Rourke. Up to Peterson. Peterson taking it around, looking to split the defense. Poke checked away again. Seahawks defense has been more than up to the task despite giving up those 2 first goals with 4 minutes remaining here in this first period. Skating it up there is Alexander. Alexander leaves it behind, taking the shot just a little wide left there was Logan Stewart.
Good drop pass there by Alexander. Just missed on the shot though.
Seahawks having a tough time getting a frame these last 5 shots. I think 3 of them have been wide left.
Arini out to Zarek, but poke checked away by Alexander. Taken away out back by O'Rourke. O'Rourke throws it forward. Pass back to Zarek. Zarek has it. 3-on-1, met quickly by the defense. He tries to put that one across the middle, and nobody there to collect that one off of the stick of Eric Todd. All the way to the other side of the ice. Skating around, he takes a shot just high again. Trying to get that one to go there was Brennan Umscheid.
Good stick on puck there by Zarek. Gets the deflection.
He'll give UNCW an offensive zone face-off. Icepack have been a little bit better in the circle tonight, but if the Seahawks can win this one cleanly, they can set up an offense and see if they can get a shot on target.
Both offenses having their moments here. The passing, a little bit of a detriment to these two teams right now. Some sloppy passes as that one looks like it went out of play again as we have another face-off opportunity.
This glass here at the Iceplex certainly isn't very high, so with the netting surrounding the whole arena, there's been quite a few of these stoppages tonight.
Plenty more sure to come as we have another face-off here in the Icepack zone. That one goes out. Seahawks chasing it. Dumping that one off. That's taken away. Taking a shot there. Solomon just again wide.
Great play by Solomon there, knocking the puck out of midair, coming down on the opportunity.
Todd trying to come up with it, and he does. Puts that one across the middle, finds Solomon again. Taking to Zarek. Zarek puts it across the middle for Solomon, who gets that one to go right out in front, takes the feed from Zarek, and that's just a great possession for the Icepack as they stretch their lead to 3-1.
Yep, Solomon with a nice goal. That's his 25th of the season. You see why he's a goal scorer there. Got himself in the right lane in the slot and finished the play, and a great pass to him.
Benetti was all over Solomon there, coming down the slot. He was sliding, but Solomon able to get the shot off and go high glove side.
A great job there by the Icepack offense, really just feeding each other there. Zarek, again, with the excellent assist. That's something that he's really come on strong here this season. Utilizing his speed to open up lanes for his teammates there as icing is called. Score now 3-1 with just over 2.5 minutes remaining here in this first period. Still playing left to go, but the Seahawks defense needs to find ways to stop this offense.
Important for the Seahawks here in this last 2.5 minutes not to have their deficit grow any larger. Get back in the locker room down 2, and with a chance here in the second and third period, maybe even squeak a goal out in the last 2.5 minutes.
Fighting forward there, lost that one between his legs, taking that shot there. Biesemer just catches that one in his lap. Looks like that was a shot opportunity. Looks like he's checking the integrity of his stick there.
That was a quick shot there by the Icepack, and they're doing a really good job after they score, keeping the pressure up and going back at Biesemer, forcing him to make saves.
And Wilmington has done a great job in the transition game. They haven't gotten those scores, but they are getting those takeaways as Seppi comes up with it. Just puts that one across the middle, taken there by Miller. It's going to be poke checked away again, but Robinson feeds that one. Biesemer chasing that one to the outside. They're just trying to get that one while Biesemer's off. Looks like there will be a stoppage from the referees.
Looked like Miller there was trying to give the puck back to Robinson right in front of the net. Couldn't connect there, but another great chance.
It looks like the net came off its moorings yet again. Another stoppage for that here early in this first period. Had that issue a lot in the last time they were here, but too quickly here. Biesemer might be lucky with that one. Plenty of offensive pressure coming from the Icepack. Seppi comes up with it behind. Taking the shot from downtown, that's just shrugged away by Biesemer. Coming up with there is Bathgate. Bathgate all the way across to Seppi. Miller taps that one to the other side. Coming up with it behind is Will Took. Taken away again. Seahawks just trying to find something to connect here with just over 1.5 minutes remaining. Trying to get another goal, kind of close that deficit, but also trying not to give the Icepack another opportunity. As Miller has it, middle zone. Taken away by the Seahawks. Seahawks trying to come up with it. Icepack content to really just sit on this puck. Victor Hugo moving it up slowly. Passes that one back to Mazakowski. Mazakowski back to Hugo. Hugo across. Great move by Miller. Leaving his skates as he passes that one off to Jadala. Jadala takes another shot, but Biesemer deflects it.
Miller looks like he was playing Frogger there. Tries to dodge a player.
Robinson passes that one out. Mazakowski throws that back into the zone, and that's going to be called offsides there. Looked like they weren't able to keep that one in the zone. Just under a minute now. It looked like they had an opportunity if they had just cleared that puck a little bit further.
Yeah, Umscheid's throwing his body in the neutral zone again. He's been really physical in this first period. Had that one scuffle with Peterson. I think that was their game plan coming in, especially with that top line, is throw their top line off their game. But
and Umscheid certainly the player of the match so far for Wilmington. He's done an absolutely fantastic job in all facets of the game. Seahawks really just trying to string together possessions and get their offense going against this tough Icepack offense as well. That one's off of Biesemer's chest. Taking a shot from outside is Halko.
Another block shot there on the second opportunity. Great job by the Wilmington defenders to recover.
Ryan Kenny has it. Quickly met by the defense. Pushing it forward. Jadala with the excellent positioning, trying to skate through the defense. That's going to be taken away by Michael Benedetti. Fighting for it out front of the net. Seahawks just clear it. Mazakowski unable to come up with it again.
The Icepack again are doing a good job getting possession. They just can't seem to figure out the Seahawk shot blocking ability, and they've gotten traffic in front, which has helped them on 2 of their goals, so they just couldn't get anything to the net there at the end of the period.
And that's the end of the first period here at the Iceplex. The Icepack with 3 goals to the Wilmington's 1. Costigan, O'Rourke, and Solomon all coming up big for the Icepack. Umshai doing all he can here in the first period. Austin, what have you liked that you've seen out of Wilmington here so far in this first period?
They're doing a good job. They did a great job on that power play, shutting down the Icepack there. But on 5-on-5, they're having a tough time controlling the full defensive zone. It's a little bit bigger of a defensive zone, so they're coming out off the middle of the ice a little bit more than usual, which has given the Icepack a few opportunities in the slot. But they can just be a little more compact and keep their pucks to the outside. I think they'll have a little bit more success in these last 2 periods.
The Icepack scoring 3 goals, always can be happy with that, but what are they looking to do here going from the first to the second period?
I think they just stick with what they're doing. They crash the net more, Logan. They've been a little scattered on offense maybe the last 5 minutes of the first period, so they can gain the zone and really set up their offense and get more people to the net. That will help them score as well and maybe stop all the block shots from Wilmington. On defense, their defense has been great. I think Tart only faced 5 to 6 shots in that period. 1 went in. So far, they're doing great. Haven't given up much transition either. So defensively, keep what they're doing. Offense, just clean it up in the areas they need to, especially the passing game. Both teams struggled with that in the first.
And that's the end of the first period here. We've got some first period analysis coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
The NC State Marching Band is proud to support the Wolfpack.
We're going to keep practicing to make sure that we can keep bringing the noise for you.
For you. For you.
Go Pack!
Your voice is the instrument and the tool that you always have with you. Using your voice is not only really fun and joyful, but also super important if we're working toward a world where all voices are heard and particularly marginalized voices are uplifted and amplified. When I came into this work, very much still felt like a
The Model United Nations is a student organization that holds mock United Nations meetings. Students represent countries and work to solve world issues and come to peaceful solutions.
I'm just going to go for voting on 30 seconds, round robin first. All in favor, raise your placards. All those opposed?
I see a bad thing by kind of building a network of people who are involved and interested in the same things I am for future endeavors.
It has an impact on what's going on today because you need to understand the past in order to know what's going on in the present. We've dealt with the Red Scare before, as well as more recent events like Edward Snowden and the withdrawal from Syria. I've also gained experience with writing directives, and I've learned about discussion.
I think the biggest thing is the public speaking that Model UN provides. They're always talking in front of someone. You're always trying to formulate your thoughts on the fly, which is really great public speaking practice. It really carries over into the business.
Follow them on Instagram at ncsu.mun.
Hockey fans, it's that time of the year again. Your NC State Icepack are back in action, looking to defend their ACC title. Fresh off a perfect 25-0 regular season, followed by their first trip to the American Collegiate Hockey Association's Nationals last spring, the Pack bring back a strong returning core as well as some talented first-year players. This year, we need your support as we try to bring a national championship back to Raleigh. Tickets are just $5 at the door of the Raleigh Iceplex, so head to ncsuhockey.org now to see which games work for you. And as always, go Pack!
Welcome back here in between the first and second periods here at the Iceplex between today's matchup between the Wilmington Seahawks and the NC State Icepack. They've done a great job here so far. Both teams really fighting tooth and nail for this one. Physicality coming out here early, but Wilmington unable to really get their defense shored up, giving up 3 goals in that first period. What have you seen out of Wilmington here so far?
It's important here in the second period. They had a few goals in transition. It's in the offensive zone. If you keep that F3 high, I guess limits them for an odd man rush opportunity. And in the defensive zone, it's important that they stay in front of the net and stay home. The one goal that they did have when they established offensive zone play was a shot from the slot. Offensively, they've been attacking Tart's blocker side there. They've missed a few shots wide, and their one goal they did score was on that blocker side. So if they keep hitting the net, getting pucks to the net, it'll be big, and hopefully they can connect.
And you mentioned in that transition game, they're doing a good job transitioning from defense to offense, but things haven't really been connecting. What's the disconnect that we're seeing there?
In the offensive zone, they seem to have 2 or 3 forwards down low, and that third forward, if they keep that forward up high with the 2 defensemen, it'll reduces the chances for a 3-on-2 and 2-on-1s.
Now turning it over to the Icepack, they had a great first period. They're scoring 3 goals. Always can be happy with that, but still plenty of missed opportunities. What are they going to try to change going into the second period here?
I think they just need to clean up their passing in the offensive zone, Logan. That's something that wasn't quite sharp in the last 5 minutes. And also defensively, they did good with transition defense, but when the Seahawks got set, they struggled a little bit. So if they can get a little bit better with their set defense, maybe get more shot blocking, that'll help them out. Offense, just do the same thing they're doing. They're doing well.
And of course, scoring that first goal of the period was Matt Costigan, number 7, the senior, coming up big in his last home game. What's it like having seniors that can come up big in these big moments?
It's great. Seniors are leaders anyway, so they lead and then they score. It's obviously great, and Costigan has to love scoring here on senior night.
Well, still plenty of hockey left to play. 2 more periods coming up next, but still a lot left to go here. We'll be right back after this.
The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or NAACP, are doing a lot of great things this semester. As a student organization under Multicultural Student Affairs, their goal is to promote allyship. Already partnering with New Women's Center, Sue Rietma, and 2 sororities, the NAACP has been busy sharing the importance of being an ally. The NAACP is striving to make a difference on campus and wants you to be involved. Follow them on social media to stay up to date with all their latest events and programs.
Be more sustainable, one straw at a time.
Hi, My name is Kevin Cezak, and I'm here to talk to you about stress. If I were to tell you that everyone here has experienced stress, that may not come as a surprise to you. However, what may be surprising is if I told you there was a healthier way to reduce this stress, one being exercise. Here at NC State's intramural fields, you can help reduce stress by exercising or even joining an intramural sports team. So many facilities and activities to do here at NC State's intramural field. I'm sure you'll find an activity that best suits you to help reduce your stress.
Hello there. I'd like you to meet my buddy Grant. This is Gemini. And this sweet little girl is Lila. These are just a few of the animals waiting for their forever homes at the SPCA. For over 50 years now, the SPCA Wake County has helped rescue and rehome hundreds of animals in the area. There's a variety of different animals up for adoption. If you're looking for a pet, the SPCA might be the right place for you. If you'd like to help in other ways, you can volunteer, foster, or donate money and supplies. For more information, you can visit spcawake.org. Grant can't wait to meet you.
Spikeball Club is finally here and have games going on every single day.
Spikeball is a new club on campus that allows students to learn to play the sport, create tournaments, and build community.
Whether you're a beginner or can keep up with the pros, Spikeball is for you.
Spikeball Club is looking for more people to come and join, so if that interests you, visit the link right here for more information. Thanks for watching.
Seahawks, really good first period, competitive between these two teams, fighting tooth and nail going into this ACCHL tournament. Still a lot of hockey left to be played. 2 periods is not going to go by quickly, but what do these two teams need to change going in here? Of course, we saw the Seahawks, their offense really wasn't transitioning well out of that defense, but how do they really fix that going in here?
I think they just need to get their passing better in the neutral zone. If they can get their passing in the neutral zone, that'll help them with their transition in the offense zone. And they're battling for 2 points. This is a playoff spot for Wilmington. If they don't win this game, they don't make the playoffs. This is do or die. So they have the next 2 periods to gain some traction against the Icepack. On the other side, the Icepack just needs to keep doing what they're doing offensively. They gamed the zone well. They were passing it around. They got players to the slot. They crashed the net. They did all the things that lead to the 3 goals they had. They just need to see if they can get some more pucks on the frame and really test Beesimer.
And talking about the Icepack, they have a fantastic showing of fans out here tonight as people continue to kind of file in here. The Iceplex, of course, always a great scene for these Icepack fans, but still plenty of people coming out, and you know that's a great thing for these seniors on senior night. Last time they're going to be playing here, they've got an electric atmosphere out there.
Yeah, it's really electric out there, like you said, Logan, and the crowd is winding around the sides of the boards all around, so it's a really good atmosphere out here. Great to see the students come out on a Friday night and support the team, and I'm sure the seniors really appreciate it.
The Icepack, of course, lead this one 3-1 over the Seahawks. Second period action coming up next.
Build it, you demolish it. The legendary Homewrecker Burrito. Come build yours today with 20+ fresh ingredients.
First online order, 10% off. Promo code ONLINE.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Big NC State sports fan? Interested in learning more about sports television? PackTV is looking for bright, eager Wolfpack students to work with us. No experience is necessary. We'll teach you. As part of the PackTV crew, you'll have exclusive access to many of our NC State sports teams, all while learning how to operate our production equipment and how to edit video, and you get paid. Find out more at go.ncsu.edu/sports and be one of the ones that brings NC State into the pack.
So let me disarm you.
And welcome back as things get started back here in the second period. The Icepack lead the Seahawks 3-1 in this one as they take the first face-off there as they put an early shot on Beesimer. Alex Robinson coming up with that one. Skating that one around is Matt Miller. Bodied down on the boards there. Seahawks skating it forward, lose that one, and that one's kept in the zone. Matt Miller skating it around, loses possession of the puck there, battling against Logan Stewart. Taking it there is Victor Hugo. Hugo skating around the midpoint line. Miller between his legs, poked away by the defense. Pushing it up, it's Hunter Phillips. Phillips with the puck. Leaves it off there for Brendan Umscheid. Seahawks skating it around there. Fighting for it on the boards. Taken away by Victor Hugo. Puts that one behind his own net.
More offensive zone time here for this Wilmington top line.
Fighting for it there is Johnson. Johnson facing off against Took. With it there is Hunter Phillips. Passing it up, Tanner Broadwell. And again, Victor Hugo with it behind his own net. Dumps it off behind. Mazakowski all the way forward. It's going to be intercepted by the Seahawks. Seahawks just throw that one to the corners. They get a quick line change in. Pushing it forward is Johnson. Johnson all the way across the ice, finds the open man in Alex Robinson. And Robinson just flips that one up with the back of his stick. Great goal there for Alex Robinson early into this second period. 1.5 minutes time elapsed.
Great play by Robinson there, splitting the defenseman, Dunphy and Feast. Go backhand above the blocker there on Beesimer.
That was just a great pass there, leading to the goal for Robinson. They found the open man, and he just took that one right up and against Beesimer.
Yeah, Robinson got his 20th goal of the season there. Really nice move toward the left side of the crease. Was able to elevate it past the blocker, and good pass to start that break.
Seahawks come up with it off the face-off again. Coming up with it there is Arini. Arini takes the quick shot. Beesimer just swallows that one up. Score is now 4-1. The Icepack with the lead. They continue where they left off after that first period. The offensive momentum is still rolling with them. So we have another face-off here. Been an even split for winners of these. Both teams trying to take advantage of the transition game that comes out of it. Coming up with it there is Ian O'Rourke, shot from the point, wide left. Coming up with it there is Devin Halko. Coming up with it behind there is Garrett Arini. Arini with it, pushing it around, trying to find the open man. Ian O'Rourke takes the shot, looked like he fanned on it a little bit, not enough power behind it.
Icepack haven't had a lot of success with the shots from the point. They've been successful with the puck below the goal line. We'll see if they continue to keep the puck down low or if they go up to the point again.
Hard hit there on Peterson.
Yeah, big hit there on Peterson. Wilmington maybe learning a little bit from Carolina's mistakes is the Icepack usually shoot well from the point against the Tar Heels, but against the Seahawks that hasn't been the case.
And Matt Costigan scores again right there on the flip. Garrett Arini feeding him directly. And that's another goal for Costigan tonight with his second one on the evening.
Great circle-to-circle pass there from the Icepack. And again, elevated past the blocker side. That's something Beesimer struggled with here in the second period, and the Icepack really clicking on all cylinders offensively, look a lot faster than they did last period.
Another quick transition there. Looked like Dunphy was out of position, which led to the 2-on-1, and Feast and Beesimer were left out to dry.
Costigan coming up with his second of the night now. Score is now 5-1. Icepack scoring twice just 2.5 minutes into the second period. Their changes certainly seem to have taken effect there as the Seahawks come up with this face-off. Just throwing one at Tart there. Picks that one up quickly. But the Icepack have looked a lot better in transition just in these first minutes coming into this second period than they did in the first.
This long change for Wilmington in the second period has already shown to pay dividends for NC State with two long shifts there and goals at the end of each shift.
Kenny sent off there. Jadala comes in. Icepack come up with it. Moving it around. Taking it off their own net. Icepack just trying to push it forward. Continue with the momentum that they have. Devin Halco has it. Poked away. Joey Alexander with it. Icepack again, come up with it. Pushing that across, late Jadala. Jadala to the side. Finds Anastradov. Anastradov in the corner. Tries to middle it. Unable to find anybody there as Hunter Phillips comes up with it on the opposite side. Moving it around, Ian O'Rourke bounces it off the side. Seahawks trying to do something with it. Anastrado comes up with it in the corner. Tries to put that one across the middle and looks like it went off the top bar. Good opportunity, and that's going to be called there.
Hand pass there with Alexander. Puck went up in the air right in front of the net, but Alexander sweeps it to his teammate Tuck, which led to the hand pass.
And Alexander really just trying to clear that one out of there, trying to stem the flow the Icepack have had on offense. Their momentum has just been astounding.
And Anastrada hasn't played in a while, but a great play by him offensively. Really persistent play. The blue line got it and then got the puck back toward the end boards, centered it, and it almost went in.
Another face-off there in Wilmington zone as Wilmington comes away with it quickly, trying to push it up, match the Icepack's momentum, taking that one back and just a shot wide and left there from Hunter Phillips. Phillips doing a great job skating through the defense, trying to get that shot on goal.
Phillips beat Zarek there on that face-off and went right up the ice. Was able to get a pretty good opportunity there.
Icing waved off there as Parker Zarek takes that one around. Eric Todd trying to feed his man. Looks like the net was knocked off its moorings again. Physical play down low. Both teams really trying their best here.
Solomon there with crashing the net hard. Looks like the puck deflected up and hit the crossbar. Almost went in, but before the net came dislodged.
Again, it just shows the Icepack crashing the net quite literally hard there, but they're doing a good job getting people in front and blocking off the view of Beesimer.
That faceoff is waved off again. You see the referee talking to Beesimer. Beesimer isn't happy with something. Discussion continues.
Maybe he wants a call on Solomon crashing into him.
Taking it there, face-off again, going to be collected by Gavin Bathgate. Takes the shot from outside. Nobody able to control the rebound as Bathgate tried to feed a man across the middle.
Really the first shot from the point we've seen hit the net, and a good rebound there, but unable to score.
Solomon taking this one up the left side, skating it around through the defense. Takes a shot, but that one's just high. Looked like it got deflected away. Good defensive effort there from Tanner Broadwell as that one hits the net above.
Way to make something out of nothing there. 2-on-4, not usually going to get a good opportunity, but with the deflection into the netting, it creates an offensive face-off here for NC State.
Another face-off here in Wilmington's zone. Plenty of them early here in the second period. Icepack have kept the pressure up early. A little bit of a collision there down low off of the face-off. Parker Zarek comes up with it, feeds it behind the board. Zarek coming around with it, passes it out to the point. Taking a shot from deep was Brendan Seppi. Seahawks swarming. Eric Todd passes that one back. Solomon comes up with it. Skating it around, trying to find a man. Keeps the puck here. Passes it.
Doing a good job with possession, basically keeping it like a power play here.
Passes it into the corner. Solomon again. Back to Zarek. Coming up with it there is Bathgate. Bathgate tries to put it across the middle, and that's just a sloppy pass out to the zone. Seppi collects it back. Eric Todd has it. Pushing it forward to Solomon. Solomon skating it around. Leaves it out front for Bathgate. Nobody there. Eric Todd keeps it in the zone. Great job there. Bathgate tries to put it across the middle again as he comes up with it behind the net. Body down. Good defensive hit there.
Bathgate, the defenseman down low, trying to get in the offensive action, wants a goal here.
Seahawks just trying to clear it. The line change, catches it coming out on a skate. Riley Johnson just enters play and is immediately brought into the action.
NC State avoids a too-many men penalty there. Looked like they had a few guys on the line change with the puck sitting in between the players' skates, but ref let them get away with one there.
Pushing that one across the middle. Seahawks come up with it. Just trying to throw it forward, trying to get their offense kick-started here. Riley Johnson leaves it across for Miller. Miller back pass to Johnson. Johnson taking it around. Loses possession of the puck there.
Great play by Stewart there, keeping Johnson's speed wide and knocks him off the puck.
Mazakowski kind of just floats that one down. Taken away by Alexander. Pushes that one forward. Tries to feed that one across the middle to Mazakowski and Alexander.
Great back check there by Mazakowski, shutting down and eliminating the 2-on-1.
Johnson tries to feed it to Miller. Unable to get that one to go, but that was right across the front doorstep of Biesemer. Robinson has it. Putting it back behind. Trying to flip that one up around is Johnson, who's met quickly by the defense.
Johnson trying to go for the Michigan lacrosse goal there, and he almost had it, just lost the puck a little bit. On the other end, though, Wilmington did a great job to center the puck. Just couldn't get a trailing player to get possession of it and have a shot, and the Icepack need to clean up their passing still. They've had a few errant passes in the past 3 shifts.
Both teams really trying to clean up those passing. A lot of errant passes have turned into opportunities for the opposing team. Look like they need to check the net again. Coming off there. Another face-off in the Wilmington zone. Fighting for it. It's stuck up in there. Wilmington comes away with it, skating it down quickly. Throwing that one down the ice is going to be Brendan Umschied.
I should probably give credit where credit is due, Logan. That's the Spetch, not the Michigan. That's definitely the Spetch now. I think he's done it 3 times. Shout out to the Hurricanes here.
3-on-2 there by NC State. Great play by Stewart, breaking that up. It's turned into offense on the other end.
Trying to get that offense going. They haven't really found any way to get it started here. Really still just trying to find ways to get their offense going against what has been a stellar Icepack defense. She throws Arini into the boards there. Arini comes up with it. Throws that one across the ice. Finds his man. Taking that shot from outside, just a little wide left, was Peterson.
Biesemer with a good blocker save.
Skating it up there is Dunphy. All the way across, finds his man. Leaving it out there. Jadala skating up after it. Met quickly there by Tyler Feast. Skating it forward, Icepack on the forecheck, preventing anything from leaving this zone. Ryan Kenny comes up with it on the boards as we have a hard collision. Kenny met quickly by Tyler Dunphy. Jadala chasing it down. Moving it through the defense. Taking it himself up. Moves it across the middle, and the defense just does a good job of moving it away. It looks like the goalie was hit there. Skating outside as Jadala collides with him. It looks like Jadala will be sent off for that.
Another charging penalty here for NC State. Looks like it'd be interfering with the goalie as well on Biesemer. Biesemer in position there, but Jadala didn't really stop, didn't give him the opportunity to save the puck in front of the net, which causes the penalty. An opportunity here for Wilmington on the power play to chip away at this lead, hopefully. We'll see. They weren't successful on their first attempt. We'll see how the second try goes.
It's like a little bit of confusion there. Jadala finally does take a seat there. That will be another 2 minutes there. Power play opportunity for the Seahawks. See how they turn out here. Moving it around, Seahawks trying to feed it across the middle. Tart tries to cover it up, but that one's taken away. Seahawks again with it. Joey Alexander with it on the point. He's getting it down low, taken away. Eric Todd trying to feed it through.
Great pressure by Todd there at the point and along the half wall. Got a little too fancy at the blue line, but NC State was still able to clear the puck.
And Tart doing a good job here so far in this period. Quietly, not flashing any really flashy saves, but he's doing what he needs to, getting the job done.
Took tries to throw that one across, but is quickly intercepted by Eric Todd. Todd bringing it up, giving his team time to collect with him. Looks like they're really just trying to make a defensive effort here on the penalty kill. Seahawks slow it down, trying to give their offense time to set up. Skating it up is Took. Took tries to feed it across, but is met quickly by defense as Tart deflects it away. Out to the point, Umscheid. Back across. Alexander in the corner. It's going to be Ian O'Rourke trying to clear it. Umscheid comes up with it, but that's taken away. Moving it up quickly now. It's going to be Peterson. Left that one on the doorstep, and again, that's going to come up Biesemer.
O'Rourke with look for the big home run pass on the shorthanded opportunity. Umscheid got a piece of it, but still a great almost breakaway chance for NC State.
Peterson really unable to finish that one off. Had the one-on-one opportunity against Biesemer, but credit him with the stop.
Yeah, Biesemer did a good job being patient in his crease on that one, waiting for the shot, not whiffing on any fakes.
Kenny throws that one in the net quickly, collected behind by the Icepack. Taking that one around back, that leaves the zone. Mazakowski brings it back around. Quickly forward to Solomon. Solomon looking for a pass. Looks like Icepack are content to just let this one be killed.
Great play by NC State there, just holding the puck in the neutral zone. Didn't have any pressure there. Just wanted to hold the puck for as long as possible. Let that time click off with about 10 seconds left on this power play for Wilmington. Another great kill. It's good to kill the penalty if you're in the offensive zone as well. It makes penalties a lot easier.
And that will do it for the penalty as the Icepack return to full strength. Wilmington unable to take advantage of those opportunities as icing is waved off, trying to put that one across the middle. And again, just kicking that one off of its moorings. Looked like Biesemer, when he put his legs back, just kind of kicked that one away.
NC State went for another home run. Jadala was coming out of the box. Just missed on the connection. We thought we were going to have an icing call. Didn't. Refs let him play. And we got a face-off in the offensive zone again for NC State.
Facing it off again. This has been plenty of face-offs in Wilmington's zone. Icepack have been applying pressure and continuing to move their offense. Unable to get any goals since those two quick ones from Robinson and Costigan at the beginning of the period. But their offense has still put plenty of shots on goal and made Biesemer work for it. Now with it in the corner. Moving it around. Robinson skating it by. Throws it back to Johnson. Johnson with it. Skating it out, feeds to Robinson across the middle. Looked like the defense just made a slight deflection there, caught just enough of it.
More offensive zone time for this Johnson line in the second period. They've had a great period here, already with one goal, looking for a second.
Moving it forward now, Icepack bringing it up. Johnson with it. Skating it around, tries to find a man across the middle. Robinson just left it behind him, but nobody there. Seahawks take it away again. Coming up with it there is Joey Alexander. Alexander skating it across, trying to find a pass across the middle, but is declined by Hugo. Miller comes up with it. Miller passes it forward to Johnson. Johnson one-on-one with Biesemer. Biesemer shrugs that one into the net above. Great opportunity for the Icepack. Johnson trying to put that one up and to the left, but Biesemer with the excellent save.
Yeah, it was a great save by Biesemer. He got up on his crease, was able to flash the blocker to the left and deflect it out of play. But again, a great pass by Matt up here to start out that break and get that shot attempt.
Yeah, great shift by Miller and Robinson there. They had 2 little give-and-go opportunities. Johnson with 2 great shots. Unfortunately, none of them went in.
The Seahawks just trying to clear that one out as Gavin Bathgate comes up with it. Arini with it. Passing it around, skating it up. It's Peterson. Peterson takes a shot right across the middle. No one able to come up with it, and it looks like that will be another hand pass called out in front. Seahawks really just desperately trying to keep that one out of their own goal.
Yeah, it looked like it was about to just try to trickle in on them. They'd rather take the hand pass than have a goal scored. Goes without saying.
Moving it forward now, another face-off in Wilmington's territory. Gavin Bathgate comes up with it from the point. Throws it into the forest. Costigan tries to throw into the corner. Coming up with it is Peterson. Feeding it out in front, but deflected away quickly.
More puck possession time by NC State below the goal line.
Seahawks coming up with it, fighting for it on the boards. Umscheid throws that one forward. Steppy comes up with it in the defensive zone for the Icepack. Skating it forward, coming up with it there. It's going to be Tyler Dunphy. Costigan throws that one back into the corner. Collecting it around is Garrett Arini. Arini gets caught up on the referee. The Seahawks take advantage, taking it away, moving it forward. Throws that one, it looks like it just went wide. On the shot there is Michael Benedetti. Trying to feed that one across to Arini. Skating it up, taken away by Anastradov. Anastradov skating it up. Taking it around the right side, got tripped up. Feeds that one across the middle, nobody there, and they're going to blow the whistle on that one.
The referees like calling these tripping calls, and they've had 2 really easy ones here so far tonight. And again, the Icepack will go back on the power play.
Anastradov tries to take it wide on Benetti. Fortunately for NC State, he's able to draw a penalty from it as Anastradov's speed was just too much for him.
And Michael Benedetti will be sent off for the tripping call there. Anastradov getting out in front. That center for this Icepack team last year hasn't seen a lot of playing time so far this year just because of injuries and illness, but certainly making his presence felt in his return here.
NC State going with the Zarek and Solomon line. They've already had a few goals tonight. Looking for another one on the power play.
Eric Todd throws that one in the net, just wide off to the side. Collected by Mazakowski out of the point. Passing it inside. Victor Hugo comes up with it. Hugo skating it around. Throws it back to Zarek. Zarek with 2 assists on the night, trying to find an open man. Passes it back across to Hugh. Todd unable to connect on that pass. Mazakowski comes up with it. Waved off, Mazakowski. Feeding it inside, just a little wide there for Todd. Hugo takes the shot. Again, wide left.
Solomon backdoor. He's kind of been sitting there this whole power play. Haven't been able to get to him yet. He's been calling for the puck all power play. Haven't got to him yet.
Hugo takes the shot. Mazakowski tries to feed it back across the middle. Nothing doing. Mazakowski back across to the other side. That one's just wide left again. Saw the net ripple as it went by.
Solomon on that backdoor again. They're looking for him.
They keep trying to feed it, unable to get it, but collected and kept in the zone by Hugo as they feed it across the middle again. This one's still in play. Mazakowski puts that one back in the corner. And the Seahawks finally clear it on this penalty kill opportunity. A lot of pressure from the Icepack, but they do manage to get that one out of their zone.
Yeah, Zarek almost had a goal there. He was in front a lot of the time if Solomon wasn't, but he just couldn't quite get a clean tip on it.
Matt Miller collects the puck and waits for the line change, waiting for his team to take the ice. Puts it across to O'Rourke. Miller back to O'Rourke. Takes the shot, and that one's just a little bit high and to the right. That one's off again as we have 12 seconds remaining on this penalty. O'Rourke throws it forward. The Icepack just trying to take advantage of it in these waning moments. Johnson has it, back to O'Rourke. O'Rourke back to Johnson. Back to O'Rourke. Looking for a shot from the point, and that will do it for the penalty as they return to full strength. Taking that shot is Johnson. That one's just deflected off of the stick in the hand from Biesemer.
Great save by Biesemer here. He was going to his left. The shot was to his right. He was able to recover and make the save.
Fighting for it in the corner there. Icepack come up with it. Taken away quickly by Alexander. Throwing that one, his man wasn't ready for the pass, but he comes up with it off the bounce. That's Umscheid. Fighting for it down low. Icepack come up with it, quickly taken away. But back in the corner now.
Wilmington's defenseman with the puck in the offensive zone finally able to get off the ice. There's about a 3.5 minute shift there for them.
Robinson skates it forward, trying to do it himself. Tries to feed it back to Johnson, but the defense is there. Miller in the corner with it. Looks like that will be called.
Looks like a cross-checking penalty on Benetti again. He'll be sent back to the box.
Benedetti seeing plenty of time in there tonight. I believe that's his second penalty so far. Plenty of power play opportunities for the Icepack, and although they've scored the majority of their points outside of them, they've continued to chip away at Biesemer over the course of this game. The only goalie listed on Wilmington's roster, as you hear Benedetti, is not pleased with that one as he slams the penalty box door.
Again, the Icepack did a good job on that power play, just weren't able to convert. Now gifted another opportunity after the cross check. We'll see if they can hit Solomon down low this time.
New penalty killers on the ice for Wilmington as well. The other ones were successful in this last power play. Hopefully, we'll see if these ones are as well.
Zarek back to Hugo at the point. Hugo takes that shot from outside, deflected away by the defense as they put it on Biesemer again as he skates that one around. And it looked like that one is just barely scooped up by Biesemer. Good job, good presence of mind to stick with it and managing to just scoop that one off the ice with his glove.
Yeah, great save by Biesemer, knowing where he is in his crease, knowing where the puck is, and then that was just a good heads-up play.
Bails the stick out and uses the hand of his blocker to make the save there as he sprawls on his back.
Across to Hugo. Hugo to the corner. Has his man in Solomon. Solomon feeds that one back outside to Mazikowski. Keeps it in the zone. Back to Solomon. Solomon looking around. Feeds it back inside. Puts that one across as they find a way to get it in. Continuing to chip away. That's Chris Solomon who gets that one in the corner right. As you see, Biesemer is less than pleased with that one.
Solomon and looked like number 13 for Wilmington in front of the net, stick checking each other. As number 13 for Wilmington slams his stick on the bench and breaks his stick. Certainly not happy with that goal as it extends the lead to 6-1 here for NC State.
Solomon now with that goal has at least 50 points in the season, maybe 51 at this point. Solomon easily the Icepack best player here tonight and throughout the season goal scoring wise.
Incredible job there by Solomon. His second goal on the night. 2 minutes and 48 seconds remaining now. You see the net comes off its moorings yet again for Biesemer. Nets come off quickly here. Biesemer has certainly been active on the sides there.
I feel like Biesemer, if he remembers that and he needs a timeout, he might maybe get a little bit more active back there.
Referee's checking this one out. Trying to make that as secure as possible. Facing off in Wilmington's zone yet again. Pushing that one around. Umscheid comes up with it. Skating forward with the opportunity now is Hunter Phillips. Phillips knocks that one around.
Another great back check there for the Icepack. Bathgate took a chance here in the offensive zone at the blue line. Puck got through, but there were two forwards there for NC State to back check and squander any opportunity for the Wilmington.
And that was another assist by Parker Zarek on the night. Done a great job being active on the offensive side here for the Icepack. As the Seahawks skate this one up, Hunter Phillips bringing that one around, denied by the defense.
Tries to wrap around there. Tart was there to make the save.
Pushing it forward there. With it now is Dunphy. Dunphy skating through. Poked away. Garrett-Arini on the breakaway opportunity, one-on-one against Biesemer. And that one is barely not good.
Off the post there for Arini. Tried the forehand there, glove side low. Biesemer stuck the pad out, but just rung off the post.
Dan Howell with an excellent opportunity shot there, just barely off the chest of Tart, who's in the right place. Seppi skating back after it.
Tart with a good save after maybe 5 minutes of not facing a shot. Good to see him make a good save.
Minute and a half here left to go. Wilmington, in desperation mode, did not extend this lead anymore for NC State.
Icepack leads 6-1. Again, 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining now in this first period. Icepack trying to get another goal to extend their lead. Wilmington really just trying to fight tooth and nail here as Lake Jadala skates that one up, taking that one across, and that one goes in as it looked like Biesemer made the initial save, but Jadala just finally gets that one to go again.
Great shot there by Jadala. Hit Biesemer right in the stick and trickled through the 5-hole as it extends this lead for NC State to 7-1.
Jadala might have put the lid on this one right there with that one, as it's a 6-goal lead for the Icepack with almost a minute left here in the second period. But a great job by Jadala making that initial steal, and he was able to get up the ice and put it through the 5-hole of Biesemer.
Biesemer frustrated with this one, but no defenders back there to help him on that one as Jadala just skates that one through. A good shot opportunity there, quickly off of the face-off, but unable to get that one to go was Michael Benedetti. And Estradov skating it up, bodies a man down. Putting that one inside, just wide left. And Estradov trying to wrap it around, knocked away by the defense. He's putting that one out front again was Devin Halka. That will be another penalty called. Referee separating people there. And on the boards there, sent off will be the captain, Ryan Kenny, with 30 seconds remaining in the second period.
Kenny with a boarding penalty on Benedetti. Benedetti with a hit earlier on the shift on him, and Kenny taking it back out. Benedetti, good to see him out of the box after 2 penalties there. Was able to draw a penalty on Kenny, but looks like we'll have a 2-minute penalty on Kenny for boarding.
30 seconds remaining now. Seahawks just trying to find a way to make this one a little bit closer.
If they can get one before the end of the period, Logan, that'd be huge for them, as they would have a fresh ice power play going in the third.
Tart covers that one up. Just trying to close this one out. Going into the third period, the Seahawks will be on the power play. We'll see how they use that to their advantage coming out here. Taking it there from the point. Seahawks trying to put that one in. Umscheid comes up with it on the other side. Throws that one off. Skating it around back. Seahawks looking for any open man. 10 seconds remaining. Falling to his knees, trying to find the open man. Looking for a pass across the middle. They find a man. And that one's knocked away by the defense. Great defensive play there by Eric Todd on Logan Stewart. Stewart really just trying to collect himself for one last shot, but knocked away. Great job there by Eric Todd to close out the second period.
Great play by Todd there, challenging the shooter. Stewart there and able to eat that into his shin pads. He might have had an opportunity for a breakaway there. Unfortunately, the time ran out on the second period.
Yeah, Todd had the clock cut off another goal scoring chance of the Icepack, but they scored in a hurry in that period. Got their extended the lead to 5-1 in the first 2 minutes and really didn't look back from there. Played better defense this period overall and were able to stop a lot of UNC Wilmington transition and have some of their own transition offense as well.
And that will do it for the second period here at the Iceplex. The Icepack leads 7-1 over the Wilmington Seahawks. Still a third period left to play. Seahawks enter on the power play. Don't go anywhere. We've got a lot coming up next, including second period analysis and an interview with assistant coach Tim Healy.
Technician is NC State's largest student newspaper. We are your local source of news, sports, event coverage, student opinions, and more. Check us out at technicianonline.com. Find us on social media at NCSU Technician or on YouTube at youtube.com/technicianvideo.
Hi, marhaba. Interested in learning about Arab culture? Then the Arab Student Organization is for you.
ASO has been active since 2017 for students from around the Middle East and demonstrating Arab culture to those interested.
We're big on highlighting each of the Arab countries' unique cultures, but no matter where you're from, you'll always be welcome to our ASO community.
We host many events throughout the year. Our biggest one is ASO Party. Stay tuned for details by following our Instagram at NCSU ASO.
Changing health attitudes and actions to recreate girls, or CHARGE, is a national women's fitness and wellness organization. Our NC State chapter had over 90 members last year, and we're looking to grow for upcoming semesters. Every week we partner with local studios and attend their unique fitness classes. We also have small groups and socials throughout the semester.
You can find more information about CHARGE at www.charg.com.
I love CHARGE because it makes me feel loved, strong, supported, motivated.
The Climate Reality Project at NC State is an organization striving to create environmental change through education and advocacy for clean energy solutions. Did you know that NC State invests over $43 million in oil, gas, and consumable fuels? And did you also know that renewable resources of energy have higher investment returns than fossil fuels, along with the fact that they're better for the environment, of course?
But that doesn't mean that we can't get better.
It's not too late.
We only have one planet. It's time for change. If you would like more information about climate issues, the organization meets every other Monday at 6:30 in Tompkins Hall, room 123 on NC State's campus.
Everyone always asks me why I do it. Why do I take on so much responsibility as a college student? Why do I wake up so early almost every day? Why do I want to be an Air Force officer? I do it because I wouldn't miss the opportunity of being involved in something bigger than myself. Because the chance to strive towards becoming an excellent leader is an honor. Because quitting was never an option. So I aim high and excel. What drives you to excel? What's your why?
And welcome back here on PackTV. I'm John Hudson, joined by assistant coach Tim Healy. Coach, what have you seen out of your seniors on senior night here so far?
Well, it got off to a great start with Matt Costigan, four-year senior, burying that first goal right in the first shift. Now he's sitting on two, so we got to try and find him a hat trick. Jess Tart, obviously, in line for the win, so he's a guy. He's a great story. Owen Drugan got an assist on that first goal. Ryan Kinney's buzzing around. It's all we could want. This senior class has been so special. Every senior that's part of this class has been together for the last 2 years. This win tonight would be number 49 that they've had together over the last 2 years. Tomorrow will be number 50. That's a pretty special number. They would have gone unbeaten at home for the last 2 years that they've all been together. So this senior class is a special one. It's going to be hard for future senior classes to top, that's for sure.
Speaking of special things, Coach, you have a different tie on here today. Why is that?
Well, yeah, normally we wear the pack ties, but one of our local youth hockey coaches out of Primetime Hockey, Matt Cross, he's fighting cancer, testicular cancer, so he's got a page called Kick Cancer in the Balls, but a little crude, but I think we're okay in that one. And then one of my first high school coaches I ever had when I was in middle school, Brian Barnes up in Kingston, New York. He's battling cancer too, so I wanted to give an homage to those guys with the Hockey Fights Cancer tie tonight. Not Carolina Blue tie, Hockey Fights Cancer tie.
Great tie for a great cause. And finally, Coach, what do you want to see out of your team going in the ACCHL tournament?
I want to see us start fast, and definitely not underestimate our opponents. Georgetown got some kids back that were semester abroad, so they're playing really well right now. GW, the last time we saw them, they took us to overtime at the start of last year. They're playing really well. We know Wake Forest always gives us fits. I mean, we were lucky to get away with a win in that second time around. So making sure that we don't underestimate the field, because it is a good field and it's deeper than it might look. So there's some traps out there for sure.
And again, the Icepack up 7-1 here going into the third period. We'll be right back with more analysis.
Go Pack.
The NC State Marching Band is proud to support the Wolfpack.
We're going to keep practicing to make sure that we can keep bringing the noise for you.
For you. For you.
Go Pack!
Your voice is the instrument and the tool that you always have with you. Using your voice is not only really fun and joyful, but also super important if we're working toward a world where all voices are heard and particularly marginalized voices are uplifted and amplified. When I came into this work, very much still felt like a kid and didn't know what I wanted or didn't feel comfortable voicing what I thought, and finding GRMC and finding that community and finding out that like I could do this thing that I thought was too cool for me helped me find my voice, not just like as a creative person, but as a human. I found a friend home in the work, but I also found like a political home.
The Model United Nations is a student organization that holds mock United Nations meetings. Students represent countries and work to solve world issues and come to peaceful solutions.
I'm just going to go for voting on 30 seconds. Round robin first. All in favor, raise your placards. All those opposed?
I see a bad thing by kind of building a network of people who are involved and interested in the same things I am for future endeavors.
It has an impact on what's going on today because you need to understand the past in order to know what's going on in the present. We've dealt with the Red Scare before, as well as more recent events like Edward Snowden and the withdrawal from Syria. I've also gained experience with writing directives, and I've learned about discussion.
I think the biggest thing is the public speaking that Model UN provides. They're always talking in front of someone. You're always trying to formulate your thoughts on the fly, which is really great public speaking practice. It really carries over into the business.
Follow them on Instagram at ncsu.mun.
Hockey fans, it's that time of the year again. Your NC State Icepack are back in action, looking to defend their ACC title. Fresh off a perfect 25-0 regular season, followed by their first trip to the American Collegiate Hockey Association's Nationals last spring, the Pack bring back a strong returning core as well as some talented first-year players. This year, we need your support as we try to bring a national championship back to Raleigh. Tickets are just $5 at the door of the Raleigh Iceplex, so head to ncsuhockey.org now to see which games work for you. And as always, go Pack!
Welcome back to just before the third period here at the Raleigh Iceplex, the game between the Wilmington Seahawks and the NC State Icepack. This has been an absolute barn burner for the Icepack so far, up 7-1. Wilmington really needed a win coming into this one, but coming away with a probable loss. They're still fighting tooth and nail for this one, of course, but down 6. What can they really take away from this one?
Yeah, down 7-1, it's certainly tough. They have 20 minutes left for the rest of their season, so maybe a goal for them is to win the period, find a way. They got 90 seconds here on the power play to start the period. So hopefully maybe get some momentum going, make something out of it and see what they can do. So.
And the Icepack, of course, up 7-1, have to be happy with how their offense has done. We talked to Coach Healy a bit about how their seniors have done. How do you think the overall roster has done so far going into this game? Of course, still another game yet to go before the playoffs, but how do you think they can really come away from this one?
I think the roster overall has done a great job. player who's been a little quiet but trying to break out of his shell. Matt Miller's had a really good game tonight. And as a team, if they can just keep doing what they're doing offensively, maybe get some seniors who haven't scored a goal, that'd be pretty cool.
Now, Parker Zarek, of course, doing a great job with those assists. He's done a great job getting out in space and really feeding his teammates exactly where they need to be. Now, with 3 assists on the game, what does it mean when you have a guy who can play unselfishly like that and put his teammates in spectacular position to score?
For his teammates, they just have to be where they want to be. They know he can get it. He can get the puck to their tape and they can put it in. So it's very fortunate for his teammates.
Now, looking at Wilmington going into this third and final period one last time, what do they really need to try to do coming out into this one? Of course, down 7-1, their offense hasn't been clicking. The passes still aren't there. But how do they really go back to what we saw in the first period rather than the second?
They have a great opportunity to start fast with the 90-second power play. That's really going to be big and really set the tone for the period. If they're on their rockers and kind of laid back, it'll be tough in the last 18 and a half minutes to get going. But really just start fast, I think, in my opinion, is what they need to do.
Still 20 minutes of hockey left to be played here. Third and final period between these two teams coming up next.
The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or NAACP, are doing a lot of great things this semester. As a student organization under Multicultural Student Affairs, their goal is to promote allyship. Already partnering with New Women's Center, Sue Rietma, and 2 sororities, the NAACP has been busy sharing the importance of being an ally. The NAACP is striving to make a difference on campus and wants you to be involved. Follow them on social media to stay up to date with all their latest events and programs.
Be more sustainable, one straw at a time.
Hi, my name is Kevin Cezak, and I'm here to talk to you about stress. If I were to tell you that everyone here has experienced stress, that may not come as a surprise to you. However, what may be surprising is if I told you there was a healthier way to reduce this stress, one being exercise. Here at NC State's intramural fields, you can help reduce stress by exercising or even joining an intramural sports team. So many facilities and activities to do here at NC State's intramural field. I'm sure you'll find an activity that best suits you to help reduce your stress.
Okay, you're good.
All right, welcome back to this third and final period between the Seahawks and the Icepack. This has been an absolutely fantastic game for the Icepack going into ACC play. Still another game yet to play. They control their own destiny at this point, really seeing how the points shake out at the bottom of the ACC. But the Seahawks coming up short a little bit here. Game's still far from over, 20 minutes left to be played, but they need to find a way to close the 7-1 deficit here.
Yeah, Wilmington going with their starting lineup that they started the game with, and their only line that has a goal so far. So going with what's worked, I guess, so far with only 1 goal in 40 minutes, it'll be tough to get another goal.
And moving it forward there, the Seahawks coming out quickly off of the face-off, trying to get their offense going. Jump started on this power play. Had a minute and a half coming into this one with Ryan Kenny on the bench. Taking it behind, Seahawks with it. Looking around, skating it forward, moving it forward now is Umscheid. Bounce forward to Alexander. Alexander throws that one to the corner. Tart collects it. Pushing that up. Losing that one there is Joey Alexander. Has that one just go past his skates. Pushing around, Seahawks trying to find a way to get out in front of this defense. Hunter Phillips with it in the corner, taken away. Skated up and collected by Alexander. Alexander at the top right point. Back around to Phillips. Phillips behind the net. Out and around. Skating that one back is Umscheid. Umscheid battling for it there. Manages to get it across to Alexander. Throws that one at the net, and that one's just off of the post barely. That one's just wide right off of the rebound. Aggressive power play.
Good clear there by Zarek. A great opportunity there by Umscheid. He had big slap shot there, just missed wide. Actually hit the ref in the skate. A little shaken up there, but good opportunity or two there for Wilmington.
And Wilmington as well. Alexander made a couple of good passes down low and had a good shot. Almost went in. It went off the side of the cage.
This line certainly their most successful of the evening. Umscheid, Alexander, and Phillips, all key players on this roster. It's getting it forward there, and Stradov chasing it down from behind. Trying to move it out there is Tyler Feast. Skating it around. Seahawks just trying to find a way to get going. Putting it around back, unable to find a teammate there, but excellent job on the forecheck for the Icepack. Ian O'Rourke flipping that one back into the zone. Battling for it with the Seahawks. Caught up but taken away there by Ryan Kinney. Back off of the penalty now that it's over. Another failed power play for the Seahawks. They've had far too many of those tonight. As Anastradov has it in the corner and moves it around. Great play there as that one's deflected back into the zone.
Great play by Anastradov there. Going between the defender's legs, getting the shot off, hit the goalie right in the mask. Unable to connect on the goal.
Jadala with it in the corner. Skating around back. Trying to find an open pass, battling with the defense. Coming it up with there is Feast. O'Rourke keeps it in the zone, takes a shot from outside, and that one's just off the defender. Dunphy was right in position for it. Skating it around, Ian O'Rourke has it in the defensive zone for the Icepack. Back up and around for Anastradov. Anastradov back around. Coming up with it there is Jadala. Defense comes up with it there.
Great job by Wilmington on that play to collapse their defense towards the face-off circles, not allow any shots by the Icepack.
Wilmington trying to get things going here in this third and final period. Devin Halko skating it up, back from around his own net. Taking it through the defense, just throws that one at Biesemer. Putting that one out in front. Defense knocks it away. That one's across to Brendan Seppi, and that one goes into the Wilmington bench as that will be a face-off in Wilmington zone.
Wilmington wingers continue to apply pressure on the blue line. NC State defenseman was able to get the puck deflection actually into the bench, caught by the coach there.
And despite the score differential, that is something that Wilmington has done well all night long. Their transition game has been stellar. They just haven't been able to turn that into points. Taking that around, Wilmington again comes away with it. Trying to push it forward. They throw that one behind the net as they try to get a line change off. That will be icing called there.
Icing there on Coppin, the fourth liner. Had about two strides to the red line there. Iced the puck right before then, which caused the icing. Good pressure by the defenseman, minimizing the gap in the neutral zone and causing that icing.
And now NC State with an offensive zone face-off. If they can win it, they can take a shot from the point. Seppi usually shoots those well.
Taking it there, Riley Johnson skating it around, throws that one to the corner to Robinson. Robinson loses that one in his skates. As Wilmington comes away with it as Johnson keeps that one in the zone masterfully. Back to Robinson down low. Robinson skating it around. Passing it back across the middle, finds Seppi. Seppi takes a shot from the point. And doing a good job with the blocker there is Biesemer who makes the save.
Good shot there by Seppi. Unfortunately, there was a clear lane for the Biesemer to see. Didn't get any traffic in front, which made a fairly easy save there for Biesemer.
Now facing off again in Wilmington zone. Icepack continuing to apply pressure, is winning that one immediately as Robinson, and Biesemer just collects that one out in front. Johnson was there.
Robinson right there on that face-off, just beats the defenseman to the puck, gets another good opportunity. With only two lines of defensemen for this Wilmington team, there certainly appears that they're pretty tired. NC State with a very deep bench, and they're beating them to most of, if not all, the loose pucks.
Skating that one around, collected by the defense. Wilmington moving it forward. It was collected there by Took. Seppi throws that one off of the boards. Collects it back again in the corner. Takes it from behind his net. Body down. Johnson passes that one just a little bit too hard as that's taken by Alexander. Takes that shot out in front. Knocked away by Tart.
Great play by Alexander there at the top of the blue line. The strong F3, which we talked about earlier, to limit the 3-on-2 and 2-on-1 opportunities. intercepted that pass from going in the neutral zone, keeping the puck and getting a good shot on net.
And good job by Basket after the shot on net to clear it and keep it away from a defender. Good stick handling by him in his defensive zone.
Mazikowski skating it up, taken away by the defense. Good check there. Pushing it up, collecting it in his own zone is going to be Victor Hugo. Hugo skating it around back. There's that one off of the boards. Pass back to him. Victor Hugo taking it up. Trying to find a lane through the defense. Lost the puck there. Is battling for it in the corner. Seahawks come up with it again. Defense has looked good here in this third period.
Good play by Stewart there, keeping the puck outside of the face-off dots, canceling him out on the half wall.
Mazikowski met there quickly by Took with the great defensive stop. That one is shrugged away again by Biesemer. Coming up with it there, skating it forward. That's going to be Matt Yakavone. Out to the side there. Owen Drugan passes it forward. Skating through, that's Colby Peterson. Seahawks come up with it. Knocking that one aside was Tanner Broadwell. Icepack come up with it again in their own defensive zone as they throw that one forward, trying to find an open man in Arini, who was out there in space, but just a little bit too far in front of him as Biesemer falls on top of it.
Arini with speed in the neutral zone, splits the defense, unable to fully corral that puck, got a piece of it, which led to a face-off in the offensive zone as Biesemer covers it.
And Wilmington just hasn't been able to string together much possession as he saw another errant pass by them led to a turnover.
The Icepack coming up with it. There, trying to battle Seahawks for it in their own zone. Halko has it out at the point. Passes that one all the way across. Ian O'Rourke tries to pass that one across the middle. Seahawks knock it away. Icepack trying to continue the possession as Parker Zarek comes up with it all the way out to Halko. Halko across to O'Rourke again. O'Rourke unable to corral it. Skating it around, though. Retains possession, moving it well through the defense. Still with possession. Has the puck, just moving brilliantly with it. Tries to put that one across the middle, but the defense is there and ready for it. O'Rourke puts it back again as that one is out, and that one is just a little bit wide and to the left. Great opportunity there for Eric Todd off of O'Rourke's fantastic play there.
Great play by O'Rourke, crashing down from the top of the circles. Tries to go high, blocker side above the shoulder on Biesemer, just misses the net, but a great opportunity with some extended puck possession time in the offensive zone.
Parker Zarek skating back after it. Collected by Brendan Seppi. Seppi skating it forward. Solomon comes up with it. Back to Halko. Halko off the board. Skating around there. Quickly met is Logan Stewart. All the way up. They had Chris Solomon out against the defense, but that's going to be taken away by the Seahawks again as Stewart just throws that one at the net. Wide left. Alexander collects at the top right point. Umscheid coming up with it down low. Alexander taken away by the Icepack. 2-on-2 as Eric Todd is stopped by the defense. Good play there by Logan Stewart to just impede his progress.
It was good hip check by Stewart, and now we'll see if UNCW can go on the transition offense.
Trying to push it across the middle there. It's going to be Tyler Dunphy. Left out for Jadala. Jadala skating it up, 1-on-3. Taking that one around the defense. Trying to find a man across the middle. Finds Anastradov, but just caught, pinned up against his body there was Biesemer.
1-on-3 there for Jadala. Didn't have much with the two defensemen and the one forward back, but finds the winger there trailing. No Wilmington player picked him up. Able to get a good scoring opportunity. Biesemer with the save and covers.
Winning the face-off there as the Icepack could take the quick shot off of it. Jadala just airmailed that one. Around back, caught by the Icepack. Right across the front door of Biesemer. Bathgate comes up with it behind. Anastradov with it, taken away by the Seahawks again. Trying to collect it there. It's going to be knocked forward to Seppi.
Had a potential 2-on-1 there. Unfortunately, Coppin there unable to keep the puck.
Physical play by Seppi there as he collects it again. Anastradov across to Kenny. Kenny with it. Leaves it there for Bathgate. Unable to come up with it as Kenny recollects it. Kenny skating through the defense. Checked quickly. Kenny comes up with it again, leaves it off for Anastradov, but it's picked off by the defense.
Wilmington's defense doing a good job so far getting to the puck.
Wilmington coming up with it there. And icing will be called.
More pressure there on the point by the Wilmington wingers. Bathgate throws it across the blue line. No one's there. The other winger's there for Wilmington. Unfortunately, he throws the puck down for an icing, and we'll get another face-off in the defensive zone for Wilmington.
Wilmington forecheck doing a good job of stopping the Icepack offense early, not giving them the lanes that they really want, but still making sure that they get the opportunities that they try for.
Halfway through this third period, Wilmington doing a good job in front of the net. Haven't had any great scoring opportunities. Hopefully they can keep, we'll see if they can keep NC State off the board in the last 10 minutes.
Mazakowski with the excellent shot opportunity, but deflected by Biesemer out in front there. Again, just an open lane there, and nobody out in front as Alex Robinson comes up with it. Icepack skating it back around patiently. Mazakowski reaches out and grabs it. Finds Robinson again. Robinson skates it out in front. Biesemer manages to block it.
Great save there by Biesemer. Excuse me, Miller tried to go 5-hole as Robinson sucked the defender in. Good save there by Biesemer.
Biesemer with a good presence of mind, just getting out in front, putting his body on the line right out in front. Icepack still aggressively going for it here. Wilmington defense has played a good third period so far, trying to close out the season strong. Taking it off the board there is Alex Robinson. Robinson met quickly by the defense. Double teamed. Taking it there. Seahawks skating out after it.
Robinson with a blue line turnover there. Tried to take on two people there, unable to do so.
3-on-2. Robinson gets the pass from Miller. Looked like he wasn't quite ready for it. Tries to feed it out in front to Johnson, but Johnson wasn't there. Taking the shot from outside, collected there. Matt Miller just has that one tipped away.
So far, the Icepack doing a better job getting possession in our offensive zone, but UNC Wilmington applying a lot of pressure.
Johnson skating through the defense, fires a rocket there at Biesemer, who knocks it away. Knocked down there. Mazakowski absolutely lays out Dan Howell.
More good offensive zone time by that Robinson line. Seemed to be a little bit more of an individual effort. A lot of stick handling there on that shift. Unable to connect, but more good zone time.
Matt Miller not happy there on the other end of it with Umshide.
Marini has that one knocked away, taken forward there. Seahawks trying to get something going on offense. Haven't scored since the first period. Colby Peterson with it, skating it through. It's a good stick move. Has that one knocked away. The defense out in front of Biesemer has given him a lot more help in this third period. Skating it forward now is Joey Alexander, who just throws that one at Tart. Tart unable to come up with it, but Halko feeds it behind. Skating it around there. Gage Woodleaf with it. Wilmington keeps it in the zone. Just throws it at Tart there. That was Gage Woodleaf on the shot, but just a quick little throw there.
Blue line turnover by O'Rourke there. Keeps the puck in the offensive zone for Woodleaf to get a good opportunity and a save by Tart.
And it looks like Ian O'Rourke will be sent off here. Excuse me. Perhaps. Looks like he's being ejected. Penalty major enough. Referees not liking what they heard from him on that last one. Going to send him off and into the locker room early. 7.5 minutes remaining now in this third and final period. Ian O'Rourke has been ejected. Of course, we can't hear what happened on the ice, but the referees clearly didn't like what they heard.
Tough one for the Icepack there, because that's one of their leaders. And for the Wilmington, this is just a good chance for them to win the period. As you alluded to, Austin, earlier in our open between the periods, that would be something that Wilmington would want to do right now. All tied up 0-0 in the third, even though they're down by 6.
Yeah, it looks like we'll get a 2-minute minor for a misconduct served by, looks like they're trying to figure out who to serve this penalty. As Costian was going to go on the into the box, but they'll actually give him a 5-minute major for maybe unsportsmanlike conduct and a game misconduct, but it'll now be served by Drugan.
Owen Drugan finally serving that penalty. 5-minute major on the board for the penalty by Ian O'Rourke.
Great opportunity here for the next 5 minutes. On 5-minute power plays, they can score as many goals as they want without the penalty expiring. So it's important that they get a good first opportunities and maybe a good opportunity for a few goals here.
Joey Alexander puts that one out. Alexander with it. Skating it up. Around trying to find a lane through the defense. Met quickly out in front, passes that one across. Deflected by the defense. Took unable to come up with it. Umscheid with it. Has it in the corner. Pass back out and around to Alexander. Alexander takes the shot from outside and Bathgate just deflects it away. Looks like he's a little slow getting up from that one as he skates to the bench.
2 great block shots. First by Todd in the palm of his hand. That never feels good. And then Bathgate right above the shin pad, right below his breezers as he limps off the ice.
Passing it around now. Wilmington trying to find an open zone. That one's just a little high. Looked like it got deflected by Kenny there. Taking that around is Umscheid. Umscheid in the corner. Passes it out to Alexander. Alexander skating it in. Tries to feed it back to Umscheid. Umscheid unable to come up with it. And that one's going to be cleared out again. 3.5 minutes remaining on that major penalty. 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the third period overall.
Wilmington doing a good job so far in this power play, gaining his own, putting together some passes, forcing some shots on goal, but the Icepack doing a better job defensively, not allowing any traffic in front of Tart, and Tart's made a few key saves.
Knocking that one away, Cam Mazakowski came up with a sloppy pass from the Seahawks. As they skate this one around. Seahawks trying to get a line change out, but that one is knocked to the other side of the ice as they finally switch out some personnel. Jadala on the forecheck. Icepack on the penalty kill, but they've done an excellent job of applying pressure down a man as well. Jadala tries to feed that one across the middle to Kenny. Unable to find him there, though. Taking it around now. Passing that one through the zone. All the way across there.
Great save by Tart with a blocker.
Yeah, hit a bit of a goalie screen from the defenders. Puck was shot right through, looks like Seppi's legs.
And Tart catches that one out of the air. 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this third period. No goals from either team in this third period. Both teams kind of holding pat. Their defense is playing well.
Halfway through this power play for Wilmington. Only a few shots on goal so far. NC State with a bit of a time of possession in the offensive zone so far.
NC State almost had the shorthanded goal. That was their second shorthanded opportunity of the night.
Coming up with it there. Tart unable to control the rebound. Luckily, that one's knocked away by his defense. As the Icepack come up with it, Riley Johnson, Colby Peterson trailing. Tries to put that one across the middle to hear the clank as that one goes off the left post. Riley Johnson with it behind. Skating it through 2 defenders. Tries to take that shot, but again, it's knocked away. Wilmington defense doing an excellent job of swarming to the puck. Wilmington skating it around, trying to pass that one off the boards. Unable to collect it. Not ready for that one was Hunter Phillips. Taking it around now is Tyler Dunphy. Off the side there, Victor Hugo. Hugo up to Johnson. Johnson tries to feed it behind himself, but is met by 3 defenders quickly.
Another blue line turnover there.
Excellent job by this Wilmington defense transitioning, but they haven't been able to get their offense set up. Down a man right now, or up a man right now, excuse me, on the power play. They haven't been able to get anything to go, really. No extended opportunities against Tart.
Key for NC State here in the last 3.5 minutes. Not getting into any bad habits. There's been a few blue line turnovers here in the third period, trying to do too much themselves. It's important here coming up with the playoffs in these upcoming weeks that they stick to the fundamentals and don't try and do everything themselves.
Will Took unable to keep that one in the zone right there. Taking that shot from the point is Logan Stewart, who wasn't able to get a clean look. Skating around is Stewart. Stewart moving it through. Finds an open shot, and that one is just caught between the blockers by Tart. Good save there.
Solomon flying through the neutral zone, trying to go for the breakaway again. Even being down a man, but another turnover, like I just mentioned earlier, and a good shot on goal for Stewart.
It was a good check that led to that turnover and shot on goal. Tart up to the challenge to stop it. And Wilmington, again, having a little bit of a tough time gaining the zone.
36 seconds remaining on the Ian O'Rourke 5-minute major. Sent away here, skating it up now. Knocked down, the referees will call it. Looked like he had a handful of jersey and kind of just pulled back on him.
Yep, there'll be a cross-checking penalty on Feast there as he stopped moving his feet. And as NC State player had the puck.
That's one, if you're the Wilmington coach, you don't like to see because you already had a power play. Now you make it 4-on-4 for 25 seconds and then give the Icepack the power play, and that's never a good thing.
Yeah, a lot of open ice here on the extended sheet of ice as well. 4-on-4 here for the last 25 seconds, and NC State will have a minute 35. The theme of the night tonight was really senior night, and so 3 minutes to play here, really the last shifts for NC State here at the Iceplex and for Wilmington's season.
Wilmington desperately trying to end on a high note here, trying to get a final goal in this final 2 minutes and 51 seconds. 25 seconds remaining on that Ian O'Rourke 5-minute major. 2 minutes now on the board for that penalty by Tyler Feast. Icepack will go on the power play at the conclusion of their own penalty kill. Even strength 4-on-4 hockey right now. Pushing it forward, Seahawks trying to turn this into points. Taking a shot there, Tart bobbles it, unable to come up with it, but that one's tipped back around. And that will do it for the penalty for the Icepack as they return to full strength and are now on the power play. Good job there by Arini, trying to flip the puck around, unable to get that shot to go, but certainly got out in space to do it. Out to Brendan Seppi at the point. Seppi across to Halko. Halko takes that shot inside, trying to tip that one through with Late Jadala. Ryan Kenny. Kenny unable to convert. 2 minutes remaining now in the period. Skating it forward now is Devin Halko. Halko collects it behind, slowing it down. Finds it all the way up to his man in Miller. Miller across to Costigan. Costigan takes that shot just a little bit wide left there. Seppi has it from the point, tries to throw it out in front, again, just wide and to the left, and that one will go back into the net behind the goal.
It's packed with a lot of good offense here after they were able to kill it. Got the power play, had a lot of traffic in front as well, as we saw out of that last tipped puck, unfortunately went high.
Good hard low shot by Seppi. Costigan and another man in front of the net with their stick on the ice looking to deflect something in the upper half of the net. Unfortunately, puck goes into the netting.
Putting that one back in the corner. Taking it back around. Cam Mazakowski all the way across. Fanning on is Victor Hugo. Mazakowski unable to come up with it cleanly, but corrals it. Down into the corner, back across to Mazakowski again. Mazakowski centers it. Back across to Miller. Miller across the ice. Out to Costigan out front. Trying to feed Costigan right now, unable to get that goal to go. Tart skates out and corrals it. Mazakowski comes up with it. Throws that one across the ice. Finds Riley Johnson. Johnson trying to feed it across the middle. Finds Miller. Miller back to Johnson. Johnson across to Costigan. Costigan unable to get it, but Mazakowski throws it.
Looked
hit the bar there.
Yeah, good shot there by Costigan. Hits the Biesemer's stick and goes into the netting as this penalty expires in the next 5 seconds with a minute to play left.
And that was an excellent shot by Mazakowski. Managing to just convert on that one. Costigan trying to get that one out in front. They continue to try to feed the front of the net. But you saw Mazakowski put that one on net, just barely outside it looked.
Great third period so far by Biesemer.
Biesemer and the Wilmington defense have certainly gathered themselves here as Anastradov skates that one around. Anastradov across to Drugan. Drugan across to Jadala. Back to Drugan.
Wilmington back to full strength.
40 seconds remaining in the period as that one is floated just high. Skating down after it now. That's going to be Dan Howell. Kind of sliding that one, taking that shot. An impressive shot, but deflected away by Tart as that one is knocked into the air behind the goal. Late Jadala coming up with it. has it in the corner with just over 20 seconds remaining now. Skating it up, Jadala spins off of the hit. Collecting it is Hunter Phillips. Phillips all the way across, finds an open man.
Wilmington with one last chance to win the period.
Trying to put that forward, and Tart again deflects it. Skating it around now, Jadala just throws that one forward, and that will be it for the Icepack season at home. They've come away with a win here, 7-1 over the Wilmington Seahawks. Wilmington had their moments at times, did an excellent job in transition and their defense held strong at certain points. Beesimer played very well, but just unable to hold up against this offensive attack from the Icepack.
It's really the second period for the Icepack where they were able to get their offense going with the 2 quick goals to start the second. And then from there, they got their transition offense back in the third and back in the end of the second and went into the third, where the Wilmington defense kind of stymied the Icepack in that third period, not allowing any goals. But overall, good momentum builder for the Icepack going into a weekend and then the ACCHL tournament.
Yeah, we thought we might have had a little bit of a game once Wilmington answered on that first goal, but 6 straight goals there by the Icepack and a nice, comfortable, solid victory by them.
And an excellent job all around for the Icepack. They can be happy with their roster's performance here tonight. Goals from Costigan, O'Rourke, Solomon, and Robinson and Jadala. Excellent game up and down the lines. They did a great job here closing out their home schedule, winning this one 7-1. We've still got plenty of post-game analysis coming up after this one as both teams skate around the ice.
The NC State Marching Band is proud to support the Wolfpack.
We're going to keep practicing to make sure that we can keep bringing the noise for you.
For you. For you.
Go Pack!
Your voice is the instrument and the tool that you always have with you. Using your voice is not only really fun and joyful, but also super important if we're working toward a world where all voices are heard and particularly marginalized voices are uplifted and amplified. When I came into this work, very much still felt like a kid and didn't know what I wanted or didn't feel comfortable voicing what I thought, and finding GRNC and finding that community and finding out that like I could do this thing that I thought was too cool for me helped me find my voice, not just like as a creative person, but as a whole human. I found a friend home in the work, but I also found like a political home.
The Model United Nations is a student organization that holds mock United Nations meetings. Students represent countries and work to solve world issues and come to peaceful solutions.
I'm just going to go for voting on 30 seconds, round robin first. All in favor, raise your placards. All those opposed?
I see it benefiting me by kind of building a network of people who are involved and interested in the same things I am for future endeavors.
It has an impact on what's going on today because you need to understand the past in order to know what's going on in the present. We've dealt with the Red Scare before, as well as more recent events like Edward Snowden and the withdrawal from Syria. I've also gained experience with writing directives, and I've learned about discussion.
I think the biggest thing is the public speaking that MLUN provides. They're always talking in front of someone. You're always trying to formulate your thoughts on the fly, which is really great public speaking practice. It really carries over into the business.
Follow them on Instagram at ncsu.mun.
Hockey fans, it's that time of the year again. Your NC State Icepack are back in action, looking to defend their ACC title. Fresh off a perfect 25-0 regular season, followed by their first trip to the American Collegiate Hockey Association's Nationals last spring, the Pack bring back a strong returning core as well as some talented first-year players. This year, we need your support as we try to bring a national championship back to Raleigh. Tickets are just $5 at the door of the Raleigh Iceplex, so head to ncsuhockey.org now to see which games work for you. And as always, go Pack!
And that will do it for this one as the Icepack come out on top of the Seahawks in their home finale, 7-1, a great game for them on offense. They displayed what they have all season long, which is great offense and a tenacity on defense that really keeps people away from their goalie. Tart did an excellent job on senior night. Overall, great win for the Icepack.
Yeah, it was a great win. As you said, Tart did a great job. He had saves in spurts because his defense was so good he didn't have to, and Wilmington's offensive passing wasn't quite crisp. And offensively, they did a great job with the transition offense in the latter half of the second period. And to start the second period, they got 2 quick goals. So just an overall great performance by the Icepack on all levels.
And while certainly a good team win on offense, plenty of people scoring goals in bunches. Of course, Solomon's scoring 2, but Costigan's 2, coming at certain moments, really spearheading this offense. And you saw at moments they were really trying to get him the puck for those goals. You feed the hot hand, but Costigan had a great night on senior night, and he's certainly our player of the game.
Yep, Costigan, our player of the game. Hopefully we get an interview here soon. He had 2 great goals just to show what great determination he has, and he did a good job positioning himself tonight.
Of course, 1 game remaining here, an away game for the Icepack, taking that one on the road, going into the ACC tournament. What do you want to see out of this team in that final game before they get ready for tournament play?
I want to see them come out to a quicker start. They got off to a little bit of a slow start tonight, the only caveat to their great night, and so they can get off to a quicker start offensively in that away game. That'll help.
And, of course, traveling to Wake Forest, the factory out there, an excellent arena. Lot of energy there, going to see a lot of great teams. What do you think the goal is for the Icepack heading into that tournament?
I think to win it, Logan. They're great. They're certainly a good enough team to win it, so I would say their goal is to win it and put up big numbers goal-wise.
That will do it for us here. We've still got interviews coming up next with head coach Mike Gazzillo and our player of the game, Matt Costigan.
The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or NAACP, are doing a lot of great things this semester. As a student organization under Multicultural Student Affairs, their goal is to promote allyship. Already partnering with New Women's Center, Sue Wheatmar, and 2 sororities, the NAACP has been busy sharing the importance of being an ally. The NAACP is striving to make a difference on campus and wants you to be involved. Follow them on social media to stay up to date with all their latest events and programs.
Be more sustainable, one straw at a time.
Hi, my name is Kevin Cezak, and I'm here to talk to you about stress. If I were to tell you that everyone here has experienced stress, that may not come as a surprise to you. However, what may be surprising is if I told you there is a healthier way to reduce this stress, one being exercise. Here at NC State's intramural fields, you can help reduce stress by exercising or even joining an intramural sports team. So many facilities and activities to do here at NC State's intramural field. I'm sure you'll find an activity that best suits you to help reduce your stress.
Hello there. I'd like you to meet my buddy Grant. This is Gemini. And this sweet little girl is Lila. These are just a few of the animals waiting for their forever homes at the SPCA. For over 50 years now, the SPCA Wake County has helped rescue and rehome hundreds of animals in the area. There's a variety of different animals up for adoption. If you're looking for a pet, the SPCA might be the right place for you. If you'd like to help in other ways, you can volunteer, foster, or donate money and supplies. For more information, you can visit spcawake.org. Grant can't wait to meet you.
Spikeball Club is finally here, and we have games going on every single day.
Spikeball is a new club on campus that allows students to learn to play the sport, create tournaments, and build community.
Whether you're a beginner or can keep up with the pros, Spikeball is for you.
Spikeball Club is looking for more people to come and join, so if that interests you, visit the link right here for more information. Thanks for watching.
We build it, you demolish it. The legendary Home Wrecker Burrito. Come build yours today with 20+ fresh ingredients.
First online order, 10% off. Promo code ONLINE.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Welcome back to the Iceplex. As we await our interviews with our players of the game, Matt Costigan and Jess Tart, and head coach Mike Gazzillo, we need to talk about how they played here today on senior night. Great games for both of our players of the game. Tell me a little bit about how Jess Tart played here tonight in goal.
Tart played really well in goal. He got on top of his crease well. He did well with rebound control, didn't give up a lot of rebounds, and he came up big when needed. And like I said, Wilmington didn't get a lot of shots off on him a lot, but when they did, he made the saves.
Costigan coming up big with the first goal of the night, finishing out the night strong with 2 goals. What does it mean for him to really come alive in his final game here at the Iceplex?
I think it means a lot to him as a senior, scoring twice in his final game here at home and scoring the first goal, which really kick-started their offense.
That will do it for us here. We now have our interviews prepared with our players of the game, Jess Tart and Matt Costigan.
Big NC State sports fan? Interested in learning more about sports television? PackTV is looking for bright, eager Wolfpack students to work with us. No experience is necessary. We'll teach you. As part of the PackTV crew, you'll have exclusive access to many of our NC State sports teams, all while learning how to operate our production equipment and how to edit video, and you get paid. Find out more at go.ncsu.edu/sports and be one of the ones that brings NC State into the pack.
So let me disarm you, baby. This is what you came for.
And welcome back here on PackTV. I'm John Hudson, joined by our players of the game, Matt Costigan and Jess Tart. Matt, walk me through your goal.
Garrett Arini just had a nice rush, picked up a pass coming on the breakout. I knew I had some room coming down the left side. He put it right on my tape, and then the goalie left it open, just backhanded it in.
Jess, overall, how would you say your performance was tonight? You played really well.
I think it's my last start here with the Icepack. I feel like it was kind of my most complete game I've played over the last couple of years here. Seeing the puck really well, feeling the puck really well, controlling my rebounds. Wilmington liked to dump it in a lot, so I felt like I did a good job of helping the defense out, stopping pucks behind the net and getting the breakouts going. Biggest part of the game for me was probably the 5-minute measure. Towards the end of the game, they got a couple good quality shots on goal, and I felt like I answered with some pretty decent saves. So overall, probably my best game here with the Icepack.
What do you guys want to see out of your team going into the tournament?
Yeah, I mean, being on the team for 4 years, this team above others, like, just has that same attitude that maybe last year's team had, or we're going in, like, feeling like we can't lose a game. I feel like we don't take anything for granted still. We come in and work hard every game, and we know that we keep ourselves in every game no matter who our opponent is, so I feel really good going into this tournament.
Yeah, I definitely think that as long as we kind of stick to our brand of hockey, play our game, and focus on what we do best instead of playing down to other teams' levels, this team can go to good places and do special things.
You heard it here from our 2 players of the game. We'll be right back with the coach's interview.
Technician is NC State's largest student newspaper. We are your local source of news, sports, event coverage, student opinions, and more. Check us out at technicianonline.com. Find us on social media at NCSU Technician or on YouTube at youtube.com/technicianvideo.
Hi, marhaba. Interested in learning about Arab culture? Then the Arab Student Organization is for you.
ASO has been active since 2017 for students from around the Middle East and demonstrating Arab culture to those interested.
We're big on highlighting each of the Arab countries' unique cultures, but no matter where you're from, you'll always be welcome to our ASO community.
We host many events throughout the year. Our biggest one is ASO Party. Stay tuned for details by following our Instagram at NCSU ASO.
Changing Health, Attitudes, and Actions to Recreate Girls, or CHARGE,
is a national women's fitness and wellness organization.
Our NC State chapter had over 90 members last year, and we're looking to grow for upcoming semesters. Every week we partner with local studios and attend their unique fitness classes.
We also have small groups and socials throughout the semester.
You can find more information about CHARGE at www.charg.com.
I love CHARGE because it makes me feel loved,
Strong, supported,
motivated.
The Climate Reality Project at NC State is an organization striving to create environmental change through education and advocacy for clean energy solutions. Did you know that NC State invests over $43 million in oil, gas, and consumable fuels? And did you also know that renewable resources of energy have higher investment returns than fossil fuels, along with the fact that they're better for the environment, of course?
But that doesn't mean that we can't get better.
It's not too late.
We only have one planet. It's time for change. If you would like more information about climate issues, the organization meets every other Monday at 6:30 in Tompkins Hall, room 123 on NC State's campus.
Everyone always asks me why I do it. Why do I take on so much responsibility as a college student? Why do I wake up so early almost every day? Why do I want to be an Air Force officer? I do it because I wouldn't miss the opportunity of being involved in something bigger than myself. Because the chance to strive towards becoming an excellent leader is an honor. Because quitting was never an option. So I aim high and excel. What drives you to excel? What's your why?
Welcome back. I'm joined here by head coach of the Icepack, Mike Gazzillo. An absolutely fantastic game from your team, closing out the regular season here at home with a 7-1 victory over the Wilmington Seahawks. How do you feel about how your team played here tonight?
Yeah, I'm happy with the performance. I thought the first period we maybe didn't have a lot of energy, although we were playing well, but I would have liked to have seen more, and I told them that between periods, and I think they closed the game out pretty well.
Looking at all of the seniors, of course, Matt Costigan and Jess Tart are two players of the game, both seniors on senior night here, both stepping up to the occasion and playing very well. How do you feel about how your seniors did out here in their final game here?
Yeah, it's great. Even in the PNC game when the seniors are out there, they all got on the board, scoring-wise. And, their guys love it, Everybody they're so happy for these guys, and they know their day's going to come, soon enough. Sooner than they expect for some of them. But, yeah, I'm real happy with the guys, the leadership that they've had. They're all, really good character guys and stuff, so definitely going to miss them.
And looking ahead, you have one more game before rolling into the ACC tournament and further beyond. But what's the strategy going forward here? Winning this game right now, last game at home, what's it like going on the road for one more game before you roll into the ACC-HL tournament?
Yeah, we definitely expect Charlotte to be a good opponent. They always play us hard and tough, and I think they're actually still have an opportunity to get into the playoffs. So they're going to throw everything at us, and that's good because we want games like that. It gets you ready for the tournament. But after that, it's always a single elimination kind of situation for the ACC tournament and regionals, So, you got to play 60 minutes of hard hockey if you want to advance. So, that's the message to the guys. I think they'll take it.
Looking forward to seeing what happens next, Coach. Thank you for joining us, as always. On behalf of Jonathan Hudson and the rest of the PackTV crew, I've been Logan Ward, bringing you Into the Pack.